be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, nah, likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a f***ing name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste me, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate me, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent, and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. That energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste me, you can try me. If you wanna hate bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fight me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself,
Hello, hello. I saw your message, Vegas, and shit, my title for the game is the wrong game. Classic. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. I swear I picked the same. I swear I picked the same one as last time, but I don't know. I did it so quick today. How is everybody doing? How's things? How is life? I saw Vegas is here. I saw Skin Boy is here. I saw Mari is here. Slash Kelly. How is everybody? I was trying my best to get my shit ready. Oh my god, I made it. I made it, and that's the most important thing. Okay, let's see. I was also signed in the wrong account. What do I have it set as? Corpse Factory. That's the only one that comes up. Oh no. Yeah, it's literally just that one comes up. It says Corpse. I'm playing Corpse Factory, am I not? Yeah. Corpse Factory 2022, all in caps. Otherwise, it's Corpse Party, Corpse Killer, Chaos Head, and the Adventures of Lin San. I don't even know. Jacob, welcome in. These are the only options that YouTube gave me. I don't know. Sometimes like games don't come up, but that's kind of weird that this one wouldn't, you know? I'm gonna catch up on chat. And you know what's funny is that my chat on this screen doesn't even fucking work. Is that funny? No! Okay, there we go. It's working now. It just wasn't working before. I'll catch up really quick and then we'll maybe start the game. Oh, we have voices. I remembered that earlier today. Like by earlier, I mean like an hour ago. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm doing all the voices in this game. And I gave my easiest voice, which is my own voice, to a girl that died last stream. So and I feel like all the characters are going to be different now because we did the prologue. I don't know if those characters like are going to be still in the game. I don't know. We'll see. Let me catch up on chat and then we'll get into voices. Hi Mari. Hi. By the way, this is Mari. Hello, hello Slash. I think Kelly just said first or second or something. He said second. He was actually first. It's covered on my screen. Hello Mel, hello Mari, hello Slash, hi Kelly. Wow, Slash, you come and say hi to Mari. That's I'm here early. Welcome in, Juan. I didn't even see you pop in there before. Hello, hello. I think your title's for the wrong game. Damn, Kelly smells in here. I didn't notice the thumbnails was right though. I remember that. I didn't notice the thumbnail was right though. What? Finally you opened. Can I have a corpse to go? This is the corpse factory, right? Is that how it works? Like people just come in and order corpse. Oh yeah, well kind of. It's just you have to do it on a website. I mean, if you place your order on the website, Jacob, it'll be fine. It works. It's probably safe. Can I return a corpse? Mine's cold. I think it's supposed to be that way because if you want it warm, that's kind of concerning for so many ways. Are we not on a website? You're not on the website. I forget what the website was. I'm pretty sure they gave us the whole website name in the game. I wonder if you actually go to that website, what would happen? I mean, obviously nobody's gonna die, but like what would it look like? It's Kelly Slash. My friend and I were playing a game, and in it we murdered many, many pedestrians. This might be my future job. I think that's a serial killer, but it's not paid. Travis, welcome in. Where are the corpses? Melvis. Welcome in, Travis. How's things? How's life? Um, I'm here. I made it, and that's all that matters. Guys, I fixed my lights back there. I mean, for anybody who remembered, it fell here, and I fixed them yesterday, so they're like, I can't even show it fully, but they're like that way, and then wrapped around over there. Don't mind where my hand's going. It makes sense. Okay, so we're doing voices today. Where's my mouse? We're gonna open the game. We're sitting here in silence. I know. Emmy died. Emmy was my voice and she fucking died. Like, the audacity to be my voice and die. That was really loud. I'm sorry. I did a small search and 22, like the number of manifesting, 22-666, manifesting evil. Was that the phone number that texted us? How do you remember that, Jacob? You have a really good memory. Yes, I can definitely see. That's great. Kelly's eyes are open. Don't dodge the question, Melon. Where are the corpses? Did I dodge the question? I probably did. They are in the lair, probably, where it's cold. Actually, okay, there's something in my eye. It is so flipping cold here in Canada right now. It's like -30. And I'm pretty sure -30 Celsius is also -30 in Fahrenheit. That's like the only time that we match numbers. So really fucking cold. And so the corpses could be anywhere in Canada currently. They would not go bad. There's something in my eye. It says corpse. Oh, wait. It says Curse Digicam is the actual video title, by the way. Oh, wait, actually, that part didn't update? Oh my god, that's funny. I see what you mean. I thought you meant it was the title. Oh my god, that's funny. Okay, game, relax. Where is this? Oh my god. Wait, what? Oh, I see. I see. Okay, guys, I was more focused on starting and not carefully making sure I put the right title. Oh, um, I'll be able to see one day, I swear. Am I on the right? Okay. Thank you, Vegas. That was incredibly loud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's the game. Games are so loud sometimes. Anime moment. More like Kenna freezing my ass off. Am I right? It's so fucking cold, okay, guys. It's ridiculous. Okay, I'm skipping that movie. We already saw it before. If you want to see the whole thing, go on my other stream. Why are my daughter's cupcakes filled with the fingers? Good question. Terrifying. Continue. Okay, so for all the channel members, I post my schedule and stuff so you guys like know what the plan is and whatever. I said I would finish Act 1 today. I was like really glad that the game was kind of like divided into like organized into sections, acts, if you will, sections. I was glad it was organized in that way because I could like plan streams better. But what I realized I didn't think through was like how long these acts are. Because the prologue, I think, took me just under 2 hours to get through. I'm not 100% sure. But prologues are typically shorter than actual acts of a game. So I said I'm going to get through Act 1. I'm committed. I'm going to get through Act 1. And it's probably better, right, if I keep one act per stream, you know? But I might be here a long time. You're lucky I'm here, honestly. My title will be ruined. Also, almost congrats, Vegas, for getting your watch time hours. I saw your post today that said that you're incredibly close. And any day, YouTube's gonna update their little numbers, and they're gonna be like, hey, do you want to join the partner program? So, like, congrats. I don't know why I can't say that word. Pinkies. Yes, pinkies. I don't think you're making it through the whole act, by the way. I kind of thought that before stream too, but like, we'll try. We'll really try. And what's nice too about these late night streams is that like, I would say most of the time, like as the stream goes on, the quieter it gets in general here. So I can focus on the game, which is good. I don't mind the chatter and stuff, but like, you know, you're gonna go already? Slash, you just got here. And also, thank you. I can't wait for YouTube to update their little numbers. They take so long. I swear, like the last like little bit of numbers they have to update takes longer because they're really verifying like if every single hour counts. It's almost 10:30. What do you mean? It's 8:24. I have no idea what you're talking about, Slash. Okay. This is my voice now. Like, I'm the main character, so this should be my voice again, I think. Even if I die, I should just be the main character, whoever that is. I've always liked the shape of my eyes. I can be critical about other parts of my body, but I'll never complain about my eyes. With or without makeup, I think they look great. Mother used to tell me I inherited her eyes, and my big sister inherited father's eyes. To be honest, I don't see any of father's features in myself or my sister, but I do agree that my eyes are exact replicas of mother's. Mother. It feels like it has more meaning to say mother. I wish I could live stream on mobile. I was going to, but it didn't let me. You can't like share your screen on mobile. I think if you're trying to do it from YouTube, if you're trying to stream from YouTube, there might be like you can't just like, I don't know how it works. I think you might have to make a request or like qualify to be able to stream. I don't know. I don't remember. But I was talking to my friend Nicole recently, and she streams over on Twitch, and she was talking about YouTube streaming, that she had to like request to be able to stream on YouTube. I don't know how that works, but that could be why it wouldn't let you. I did that like a long time ago, so I'm not sure about the details. Vegas, do you remember? I mean, you also streamed a long time ago too, so like your first stream, so you probably wouldn't remember that. Calling mom and dad mother and father when you're like 20 is crazy. Like, when would it be like normal to call your parents mother and father? Like, I feel like if I was sassing my mom, I'd be like, okay, mother, whatever you say. Oh my god, she's now your friend, Mel? Oh, wow. Kelly, shut up. I'm not smart enough to remember that, but thanks. I'm pretty sure if you go on like the web browser and YouTube Studio, it probably will tell you what you have to do there. I don't know if their like YouTube Studio mobile is like, I really wonder about the mobile version of YouTube Studio. I have so many questions. Does my mic sound fine? I might have, okay, wait. Does this sound better? Or does this sound better? Because I might have pressed the button I wasn't supposed to the other day. Because it's like blue, and it should be green. I think this is how it's supposed to be. You guys like can't even see that color, but trust me, there's a color there. I have no clue about mobile streaming stuff. Yeah, also same. I never actually mobile streamed. I just thought it was like the general streaming, like you had to like request it or something. I don't remember how it all works. I don't remember like if there is a requirement, like a certain sub count requirement to stream. I'm listening to two people talk at once, my brain hurts. That's wild. Wait, did I read this? Mother doesn't seem too well anymore, and that might be something I have to also worry about in the future. But for now, my eyes are perfect. I couldn't be happier with them. I wear eyeshadow and eyeliner to bring out my best features. Some people tell me I use too much makeup, that I tend to overdo it and make myself look intimidating. You sound like the eye doctor. Is this one better or this one? Oh my god, the last time I was at my eye doctor, I was like, okay, what do I say when they're both the same? And she's like, oh, that's good. I'm like, really? Like, you guys want to know that they're both the same? And she's like, yes. I'm like, okay, because I'm always just kind of like, guess which one was slightly better, but I don't know. Oh, one of them is grinding in a JoJo Bizarre's adventure game. Oh my god, committing mass murder, and the other is you. What is that? JoJo Bizarre Adventure Game? Is that some Roblox thing? I saw that JoJo Siwa is like making more music. I thought she was done. Like, anybody else kind of like thought she like had her moment, like, well, she had her moment, and then she tried to have another moment, and then that was it. Like, they thought, like, I thought it was it, and then she's still making music. I'm like, wait, what? Wait, what? I saw someone did like a reaction video to the music, but I never got like the actual music like recommended to me on YouTube. Oh, JoJo Bizarre Adventure is an anime that's been going on forever. I literally have never heard of that. Honestly, somebody could have told me about that and I just like forgot. Well, I don't really care. I mostly like the way I look, and honestly, how many people can claim the same? Today's morning ritual is the same as any other workday. I'm a slave to the wage and I'm not proud of it. Call me a corporate sellout, but I can't survive without money. My alarm goes off at 6 a.m. The shower is running by 6:05, and I'm dry and dressed by 6:15. That's fucking insane. How the hell can she be, like, her hair be dry in 10 minutes and dressed and ready? I skip breakfast because I'm watching my figure and spend until 6:30 a.m. working on my makeup. She spends more time in her makeup than actually drying her freaking body. I'm out of my cramped shoebox apartment by 6:45, and where do you go? Sometimes I catch my neighbor returning home from his overnight shift, and if so, I exchange simple pleasantries with him and continue on my way. Today, there is no sign of my neighbor, so I don't slow down as I descend the stairs and exit the building. Mel, watch 10 animes by the end of the year. Like the first episode of 10 animes, or like a whole season of 10 animes? as a big back, I'm offended. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I don't know things. Isn't it better that I just don't know it rather than like I don't like it? Hitting the convenience store for a can of coffee snaps another few minutes from each day. I prefer sweet milk coffees, but every now and then I'm in the mood for a rich black coffee. Regardless, I never start the day without it. I don't always need the energy boost, but it helps to stop my stomach growling. A lot of things that she's saying sounds like me, I'm not gonna lie. Which things, figure it out, but a lot of what she said so far I honestly relate to, especially like the drinking coffee in the morning. Like I don't eat breakfast. I wouldn't say don't eat breakfast, like I'm not gonna like tell people that's a good thing to do. I do not eat breakfast and instead I drink coffee. Mel anime watch party in order to indoctrinate her when 10 full seasons of 10 different shows. What if I really like one show and they have 10 seasons and then I just watch like 10 seasons of the one show I liked? At least you do something in the morning. I don't eat. I only consume anime. That's your whole life. I kind of believe that, Kelly, but I don't know. You never talk about watching anime. You talk about playing like anime type games, but you never talk about like watching anime. I don't think I read this whole thing. It's a milk coffee kind of day, so I pay for my favorite brand and get out of the store in no time. The canned coffee drives into my handbag as I continue on my way. This next weekend, everyone bring Mel your favorite animes so she can become cultured. Watch the first episode of Attack on Titan at least. Okay. You know what? Anybody who's in chat, currently right now, give me one anime. Vegas already gave his, so like too bad, Vegas, you can't give another one. Give me one anime and I will only watch the first episode. I technically have Crunchyroll, so I don't think that getting the anime will be too difficult. But yeah, I'll watch the first episode. And whoever suggestion's the best wins. Attack on Titan. Okay. I'll write down Vegas suggested that. Donthan is getting snow this week. You're excited for snow? By the way, I like Aot. Oh, Attack on Titan and JoJo's less now, Vegas. Thanks. I just added the thanks. Wow, Kelly. Wow. Dragon Ball Z? Of all of them, Dragon Ball Z? Okay, Travis, what's yours? Kelly, what's yours? Jacob, if you're listening, what's yours? Juan, if you hear me, what's yours? I know Slash already left us because he hates us, but anybody else who's lurking? Mari, what's yours? The canned coffee drives into my handbag. I continue on my way. The train station is always busy in the morning, and it's usually a struggle to navigate my way to the correct platform in time for the 7:12 train. Today is no different. However, I always make it in time because my routine has been perfected over the last few months. This really sounds like me. Like, even when I did have to take the train to school and stuff like that, like, I would... I can't even freaking say that. Is that an anime, Gabrielle? Also, welcome in. How are you doing? How's things? Slash is back? Oh my god, Slash. Slash comes back to tell me what anime to watch. I've never seen snow in person ever. Okay, that's exciting then. That is very exciting. You can be excited for snow if you've never seen it. I see a lot of snow. I had to shovel snow today and it really hurt my back. I'm a woman, okay? It's hard. Slash. Okay, I don't know when I'll be able to watch all of these by, but let's say, like, I don't want to say a week, but let's say by like the end of January. Like, just give me like a little bit of time. Berserk. Gabrielle. Okay. Hold on, I'm putting up my old account to see what's on there. Okay, Kelly's looking. You psycho, Gabrielle. I can't choose, I'm sorry. You gotta choose one, Jacob. You gotta choose one. Assassination Classroom. Okay. Sass. Or choose like, if you can't choose one, Jacob, like, you can choose more than one and then everybody else can tell me which one of those out of like Jacob's suggestions I should pick. I can't even freaking say a sentence. Like, we can do a poll on Jacob's. I think Jacob would deserve a poll. Travis, none of you deserve a poll because you already had your one. You rode a train to school? I can never imagine. What does that mean? I did! Oh, that's funny. Yeah. I didn't always live in a small town my whole life. I did live in cities. I moved around a lot. But yeah, one place where I was going to school, one time I lived like on campus. So I literally like walked across the yard, a parking lot to get to class type of thing, or like depending where my class was. But before that, I would take the train like all the time. Or I would like drive to a train station and then take the train in because I just like hated paying for parking, you know? Gabriella's trying to traumatize you. That's fine. You can pick any, like I said, you can pick any anime. It could even be like, well, you know what? I'm not going to suggest it. I mean, most of you already picked yours. I made no limitations. My only limitation was that you could only pick one. So, IDK, man, I feel shitty slice of life and romance anime. They all suck. Wait, I like shitty slice of life. Shitty slice of life is what it's called. Shitty slice of life. Kelly, I'm gonna ask Dennis what his recommendation was, because there was one he said it was kind of like a. He didn't use the word cute, but how I remember his description, it was like a cute romance type of anime, and he thought I would like it, but I don't remember what it was called. There's so many I want to write, but they take a few episodes to get going. Yeah, see, that's part of it too. That like, you got to think like which one will like really like do well in the first episode that she might want to watch more. It was an insult. It means we have no trains in America. Oh, I just assumed so many things. Like her take a train. Wow, I didn't know she could do such a peasantry thing. So like Iranian High School Host Club. Is that an anime? No, Mel. What the fuck, Kelly? I thought that was a thing. Slice of life animes are a genre that's based on realism. Kelly, pick one, damn it! I trusted you. Why is Gabrielle always mean to me? That's how I feel about Kelly. Slice of life, I read that. Oh, Spy X Family. The other choices I'm not okay with. Just one episode being watched. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Spy X Family. Are you guys saying I should? Kelly's suggestion should be Iranian Host Club. Would you be fine with that, Kelly, if that was yours? Mia really likes Iranian. She's the only reason I know it, but it's good. No? Okay, well, Kelly, pick one. Okay, we're gonna get back in the game, and we're just waiting on Kelly. I almost forgot to put in Jacob's name there. There, okay. I never watched that. I'm in agony. Okay, I think I caught up. This is like that game. I think I said that last time, and then this one wasn't like on the thing properly, and it bothered me. Yeah, I remember this train all so well. I wonder if this is the same train that Emmy was on. I board the train bound for Shinjuku. A sensory glance reveals there are no empty seats, so I push through the throng of bodies and stand against the carriage wall. Whenever there are seats available, I like to sit and read, but it's much more common to have to stand and stare at my phone screen like almost everyone else. Good, you will suffer. Quiet. Anywho, now that I foiled your plan to not take my recommendation, I will be going to bed. Wait, I wrote down your slash. The Kaju number 8 thingy. Oran is my guilty pleasure. I kind of want to write that one down, but if no one wants to make their only suggestion, then I can't. The rules were the rules. When I do read, I read the classics. Lovecraft, Poe, horror, Western horror at that is my favorite genre. kind of funny because usually people like Japanese horror. JV, do you watch anime? I feel like you don't, but I'm still gonna ask. You guys are saying too many words I don't understand. I'm just passing by to say hi. I too am going to bed. Hi, JV. I hope you're doing well. It's very Mia to win a contest she didn't know she was in. I'll switch mine for a run. Okay, what was the whole thing? It was a run club something. Ran something club. Anime makes me cringe. I don't watch anime. See, look at me. I'm giving it a chance. I'm saying that, okay, I ran host club. I found it. I'm giving it a chance, so thank you, Travis. So I'm gonna see. So what I said earlier, JV, is that I let everybody who is currently in chat to suggest one anime, and I'd only watch the first episode, and by the end of January, I will report back to which anime is the best, and that person, like, wins. Because, like, you know. Oron! Thank you. Oron. Okay, I think we got the list. Sleep tight, Papa. Sleep tight, Daddy. Oh, there are good anime. Do you know a good anime? Is it Sailor Moon? My anime will be the best, by the way. You already picked that anime before even, like, knowing the assignment. Actually, Vegas, you basically created the assignment. Who are we kidding? You said if I had to watch one episode of, like, a show, it had to be that one, and I was like, oh, that's a good idea. I didn't care if it'll be good in the first episode, but just watch the pet girl of, okay. Yeah, I guess that's also hard to remember, like, what the first episode was like. Because, you know, when you recommend a show to somebody and then they only watch the first episode and they're like, I couldn't really get into it. And you're like, what the fuck? But you realize you binge, like, 10 episodes in a row, and that's probably why you got into it so quickly. Sir Aso? I can't even say that. Kelly. Okay. Thank you, Kelly. Try. Oh, wow. JV has one? Pair. I have a lot to watch. I might need more time than the end of January, but I'll try my best. Paranoia Agent. No idea. Shut up, JV. Most anime I watch... I felt bad how I said that. I'm sorry, JV. Most anime I watch are like 12 episodes total. Get in, get out. Skinboy, didn't you already say yours? You already said Dragon Ball Z. Do you want to change it? I'll give you a last chance to change it. Last opportunity. Because Dragon Ball Z is very, like, basic. Blue, welcome in. How are you doing? How's things? Okay, I'll change it, Skinboy. Also, Dragon Ball Z, don't they have, like, 12,000 seasons? Okay. Uzumaki. Okay. Have the list, guys. How are you doing, Blue? How's things? Bobo? Is that an anime? Or are you just being silly? If I'm stuck staring at my phone screen, I like to stalk people online. Acquaintances or the few friends I have lead such boring lives. They post about the most mundane topics all day, every day. That's literally like Facebook. I don't go on Facebook anymore. I haven't gone on Facebook for probably like 7 years. But God, is it ever fucking boring? Acting like they'll shrivel up and die unless they get the attention they seek. Facebook was the worst too, because you would like have somebody on there that you went to, like, I don't know, elementary with or something like that, and you would know more about their life than like what's going on with your, like, your mom's life. I'm not even kidding. It was like ridiculous. And I was like, I don't need this. I don't need to know every single issue you have. Dragon Ball Z is like 300 episodes too, so don't watch that one. Okay, yeah, we removed that one. Skinboy changed it to, what was it called? Uzumaki, so. And I feel like I would have technically watched Dragon Ball Z as a kid. Not that I remember, but like, it was definitely on at some point in my life. I find their dull, tedious lives simply fascinating. From behind the safety of a glass veil, I can fulfill my voyeuristic fetishes and consume as much as pointless information as I desire. Okay, this is not me at all. Knowing every mundane tidbit of people's daily lives turns me on. What the fuck is wrong with me? Me as this character, me. This morning is the same as any other. I stare down at the phone held in my frail hand. Isn't that also kind of weird? You could just be posting things on Facebook about your, like, boring, mundane life, and you're like, turning people on. I read that. Oh wait, Bobo is an anime. Do you want to suggest it? I don't know if you heard the assignment, but I'll still explain it. I'm still writing this down. I will watch one anime of your choice. The first episode of one anime of your choice. And by the end of January, I will report back to like who's made the best suggestion. You don't want to be like this character, Mel. I laughed when you said you were similar. We were similar up to the coffee thing and the taking the train. And she said some things before that like I kind of was like, oh yeah, I agree with that. But then like, yeah. My fingers, that's also gonna be funny when I realize like later what you mean by that comment, Vegas. I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I don't want to be like her. My fingers move on their own accord, scrolling and tapping against the blacklit display, pausing, pondering, pouncing on any post or picture that pupils haven't yet consumed. Standing in the train carriage, packed to the gills with people, I can't help but feel my face getting flushed and my steamy breath escaping my lips. I digest post after post, photo after photo, memorizing the comings and goings of every single person on my noise activity feed. Oh, the noise app. Wasn't that just for not school work? I feel like that was like a work thing that they were using. She just uses it for like everyday things. Mel's exactly this character. I can't remember, Travis. Have you seen this game? Corpse Factory? I don't remember because this came up on our radar so long ago that I don't remember what our conversation was about it. Or if we even had one. Or if I was like, just on, like, it was just put on the list. I have not. Yeah. Interesting. Usually see every game. What the hell? I catch my breathing getting heavier, my gasp becoming short and sharp. Oh, I was just talking about the fact that Facebook turns her on so far because no spoilers, you know, and noise is like Facebook, by the way. That makes sense. Ray went to the dentist yesterday for a root canal. Wow. Mizuno shared some photos from her international vacation. Riveting. Carrara objects to owning pets and thinks all animals should be free. Okay. My cheeks glow crimson. My chest begins rising and falling quickly. What the hell is wrong with me? I clutch the collar of my shirt, knuckles whitening, knees shaking from reading Facebook posts. A few people in the carriage start to move away from me, but I barely notice them. My fingers keep scrolling and I hit the jackpot. A new post from a coworker at my office. Tomi Wannabe, she's a gal girl, the type with a heavy fake tan, bleach blonde hair, and questionable clothes. Kinda sounds like Emmy, but it's not. I hate her, but I love her posts. This morning updates reads, Tomomo, 53 minutes ago, just found this corpse girl's website. Such fake bull, ha 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 ha. Waiting to meet a bitch to try it on. Tomi just discovered corpse girl's website? Huh. I feel a slight squeal trying to escape from a throat as my legs threaten to buckle underneath me. I can't take the excitement anymore, and I have to force my phone from my hands and bury it at the bottom of my handbag. Deep breaths. Naruko, deep breaths. Okay, my name is Naruko. I thought she was being metaphorical. You know, we think that in games, but I don't think games are like hardly ever metaphorical, or maybe I just take them too literally. Naruko is my voice. Sorry, but whoever the main character is gonna just be my voice. Her name is like Tomoa. She's like a valley girl. Is she like important to this like will I be voicing her more later on? Like, should I write it down? I can do, well, I did my valley girl voice for Amano, but are we ever gonna see her again, you know? That's what gets confusing with these. I forgot how she wrote it. Oh my god, I can't even freaking write. Tomoa. Okay. You know what? We can repeat voices. It's fine. Deep breaths. Noriko, deep breaths. I need to calm down and control myself. Composure is key. I close my eyes and let a cool breath to air whistle through my slightly parted lips. Feeling a little calmer and no longer ready to explode. I analyzed the information I just read. Yeah, it's Tomoe. Tomoe, and she's important. Okay, I wrote it down. Thank you, Vegas. Tomoe wants to try out Corpse Girl's website. That's good. That's very, very good. Rumor has it that you can visit the website and request the death of somebody you know. How and if the victim dies isn't known to the public. Because of that, some people are pretty quick to dismiss the site as a hoax. However, the most interesting part isn't how or if the victim dies, but rather what happens to the victim before they die. Supposedly, the victim will receive a photo of their own corpse. How this photo exists before the victim's life is snuffled out isn't public knowledge. But the thought of this phenomena occurring is utterly intriguing. Nevertheless, the site has been gaining popularity lately, at least in certain corners of the internet. Message boards like Noise Cancel and other similar sites have picked up on the rumors and like to exaggerate the website's authenticity. Did all of the other passengers get off the train because of you? Yeah. Can you blame them? I was like on edge, literally reading my Facebook posts. Like that's not okay. We're gonna ignore the fact that it's more likely that the animators didn't want to animate like actual people on this train and just go with that storyline. That like me being publicly disgusting scared everybody off. Oh no, not the Muppet song. I thought we were done with them last game. We're never done with them here, Vegas. You do forget where you are. The fact that someone I wrote down Tomoe. The fact that someone like Tomoe, a rather dense, dim-witted individual, has discovered the website means that it's actually more well known than I previously thought. It means that people are actually talking about it outside of the internet. Chances are good that Tomoe will want to try it out and request the death of someone in the office, a coworker. Me, perhaps. She hates my guts as much as I hate hers. Oh shit. Finally, something exciting is going to happen in her dull workplace. Announcement. The next station is Shinjuku. The doors on the right side will open. Please change here for your Kucho line. The Shoan Shinjuku line. The I can't say any of these words. Seiyako line. As the automated announcement reads through a list of connecting train lines, I get ready to disembark. The train pulls to a stop, and I contort my body around the other passengers in an attempt to exit the train. I saw this short on YouTube recently, and this girl was taking the train to like a job interview or something, and she like commentates how like the train didn't like note, or not the train, sorry, it was a bus. She like commentated on the fact that the bus didn't like notify her like which stop was next. Like there was no announcements or no like, I don't know, TV screens to notify her where she was, and she was like upset about that. And she was like, well, thank God I have my phone, because like how would people know where they are if they didn't have like their phones to navigate where they are? Like, I don't know, maybe you could like ask the bus driver and be like, hey, this is my stop, could you let me know when that is, or where that is, or like how far it is, or just like any information about like how for me to get to that place? I don't know. Because maybe they drive that route like multiple times a day, multiple times a week, multiple times a month, like they might know. But this chick was like legitimately upset because the buses didn't have like a TV screen or some sort of display to tell her where her stop was. It's wild, guys. Like, how do you think we did it back in the days? Like way back in the days. Like I was on a bus when I was like young, like very young, and like I had a freaking LG Shine. That was it. That was because my parents didn't want me going on public transportation without a phone type of parents, which I get it. If phones are an option, it makes sense to give your kid one, but still. Finally free of the tangled mass of flesh, I hasten my pace and navigate through the labyrinth station. I take the exit closest to my office and settle into a slower walk. I'm on time and I never desire to reach the office any earlier than needed. Okay, this is me. This is me. I would be like early for work every single day, but like purposely only a tiny bit early, not that early, but early enough that I can like get in there and I'm not going to be late, and then I can like sit at my desk for a couple minutes before I turn on my PC. I would not last back then. That's crazy. I also feel too like, hey, the first time you take a bus, maybe it's like different because if you're always on the same route, you only have to ask once. But I've taken buses in like new cities and towns and places that like I just ask somebody who works there, like they're in uniform, they have a name tag, like something. I just ask, and they're usually like very helpful. Trains aren't bad because trains like are really obvious what station you're at, and they're always going to stop at every station. But buses, where you actually have to pull the thingy to say when you want to stop, like, yeah, respect our ancestors, honestly, right? People used to sail across the world without knowing if anything was there. Now we can't drive 5 minutes without a phone. Honestly, so true. That's so true. Like, people used to literally sail across the world, like, and having a map and a destination to like deliver goods between like Europe and, what do they call it, New Europe? I don't even know what they called it back in like, what, the 1400s? I have no idea, when they'd go back and forth between the two continents. But they would have maps and compasses, and they would figure it out. And yeah, we can't do it without literally Google Maps. That has so much information. It's like too much information. I take the exit closest to my house and settle into a slower walk. I'm on time, and I never desire to reach the office any earlier than needed. I read that. I'm sorry. Is this my job? It doesn't take long for the looming office tower to enter my field of vision. 32 stories of office space, all crammed into one sleek, slim tower. The name Temujin is stamped across the structure of gigantic block letters. If you're looking for this building in Shinjuku, you can't possibly miss it. Temujin carries the title of Japan's third biggest banking corporation. I work at a bank? It's me. America was New England and Canada was Newfoundland. You're smart. I was kind of thinking in my brain when I was at New Europe, I was thinking, was it New England? But then I also thought maybe that was like kind of dumb for me to like assume that they named an entire country, like new country, just off themselves. And you're literally the main character. I work in finance. But yeah, I thought that'd be dumb for me to say that, but that makes sense. That makes sense. And then now New England and Newfoundland are so tiny. They really failed. They had a whole country, technically. We still call the northern eastern states New England today. Like, as a whole, like their whole group of states you just call New England? Really? Really? Like the Midwest? Like when you say New England, you would refer to like a group. I didn't know that. I always thought if someone said New England, they were just literally referring to that little tiny New England. Because if I was saying Newfoundland, I ain't talking about Nova Scotia. I don't have much time left. So I'm taking my leave. Oh no, have a good night, everyone. Thank you for being here, Skin Boy. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for your anime show suggestion. I will, sometime by the end of the month, I will watch them all and get back to y'all. I'll probably make a little public post of my rankings or something, so in case like anyone misses it on stream when I talk about them, I'll make a public post so everybody can see it too. I promise. Travis will hold me to it. We still call the Northeasterners states New England today. As an American, neither did I. Jacob gets it. I read that. It's a gigantic company with other branches in Kyoto, Osaka. I don't know the rest. I thought that was a name. I just thought this was the name of a ramen company, okay? I didn't know it was an actual place. Fuck you, Oka! And a dozen smaller cities I don't even remember. I worked here for close to 3 months now. Not a long time in the grand scheme of things. That said, I'm only a temp, and all I do is data entry. That's a long time to do data entry and just be a temp. Public rankings: 1, Vegas. 2, everyone else. Just saves me like, how many shows did I write down? I didn't even keep track. Well, I wrote down, but I didn't number them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Out of 9. You just saved me like watching 9 animes. I'll just like post that and schedule it for like February 1st. And anybody who sees it will know I never watched anything. I work on the 14th floor along with about 60 other junior employees. I'm joking, guys. I'm not actually gonna do that. Including Gal Girl, Tomoe wannabe. I don't speak to many of my coworkers. That's the way I like it. Okay, that is me. She is like me, and then she's not me, and then she's me, and then she's not me. I'm very confused, but that is totally me. Like, that's why there's no point for me to work in a physical office. Like, when I reach the building, I enter through a giant double sliding doors and find myself in the familiar lobby. I kind of like love this. This is very nice. Comfortable couches line the walls circling a reception desk. 4 large elevators are tucked away in a nook behind the reception desk. Funny story, guys. My original plan for the background behind me was to have like this type of design, but they would be like soundproofing boards or something. I don't know how they're exactly called. And then I would have like the photos that I have, like this photo wall back here, which I'm going to extend more one day. Excuse me, would be on top of this wall. But Dennis let me like live with that idea for a while, and then he told me that, oh wait, these things that you want to buy are actually soundproofing. Yeah, that won't work, because if you have a picture on top of soundproofing, it doesn't soundproof anymore. And I didn't know that. I got other soundproofing things that are going to go up in the studio, but it's really not interesting. It's just, now that I mentioned it, I'll show it to you, but like it's not like this, and it won't look super cool. He did suggest that I could still like put them here, but then I was like, it won't be the same. So yeah, just wait until you become a Facebook addict like her. Absolutely not. I'd rather die. This, I don't know if you can hear me that well. Yeah, I show you can. These are my soundproofing things, but you won't see them on the walls behind me though. They're basically gonna go like everywhere else in the studio other than behind me. I don't know. Actually, I wonder if some of them would go above the photos, or if like it'd be pointless. But yeah, I need to find a way to get my screens absorbed. Oh no. I have all my nightbots like lined up to the same time to post things. Oops. I gotta fix that. I didn't mean, I think how soundproofing works, so I don't know. I don't know either, but apparently like it actually matters. Like how he explained it, if there's one on this wall, there should be one on that wall, because the sound would go back and forth and it needs to be absorbed. I didn't know that. I just thought you just put it where it aesthetically looks nice. And even when we were like researching like what was the best material to get, apparently felt is a good one to use, because foam used to be more common, but apparently now felt is better. Again, I don't know, but that's why those ones are so thin. It's because they are felt, and apparently that's better. Comfortable couches line the walls circulating a reception desk. 4 large elevators are tucked away in a nook behind the reception desk. It's already busy this morning, though to be fair, this place is packed all the time. I avoid the crowds of sharply dressed business people, feeling a little out of place in my semi-formal shirt and skirt. And then I also have to get a soundproofing door. That's another big one I have to do this year, because it's expensive. But it just makes the most sense. It's just to get one that was built that way. Ducking into a newly opened elevator, I tap my employee ID card to the backlit panel and press the button for my floor. The doors close and the elevator begins its smooth ascent. I'm surprised to find that I'm the only one traveling up. Wait, where is everybody? I reached, but did I scare them all here because I also look at Facebook at work? Or I guess noise. For legal reasons, noise. I reach my floor and listen to the soothing chime as the doors open, revealing the open layout office before me. The static drone of workspace noise fills my ears. Conversation, ringing phones, fingers tapping against keyboards, photocopiers. Okay, I wouldn't mind fingers tapping against keyboards. That's the only thing. Conversations, go die. Ringing phones, go die. Photocopiers, meh, maybe I wouldn't mind that either. Even the steady low hum of the air conditioner contributes to the overall din. I would hate that. I make my way to my desk stationed in the middle of the floor and surrounded by a dozen other identical desks. Also, guys, I've been like technically alive for an hour and I have not even like said actual words in this game. It's all been like my thoughts. I'm never gonna get through Act 1. Like, we haven't even gotten to work yet. As I walk, somebody traps me on the shoulder gently, taps. Shinya? Oh, my name's Kuroasa? Wow, I don't even know what my name is. It's always confusing when I have first names and last names. I guess most people do, but yeah. Okay, Shinya... I think I could do a shy voice. I haven't done a shy voice for anyone yet. And I'm assuming this isn't Tomoe, because this doesn't look like a valley girl like Vegas described anyways. And I think if I'm talking about Tomoe, I'm using the right name anyways. Kuroasa is her last name. That's the same last name of a previous character, if you don't remember. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Oh, wait. That was the one that was mean. That was the one that called the, who got me fired, essentially. The one who, like, made me, like, do the return. Is it the same person? It looked different. It was, like, same but different. Is it the same person? Because I made her, like, a smoker voice. Good morning, Kuroasa. Shinya Fujikawa. My senior, though he's really only a couple of months older than me. I also didn't realize I was like, he's worked here for a whole year after taking an internship straight out of a senior high school. He's not an intern anymore, though I'm not quite sure of his job title. Oh, wait. Not the same person, same last name though. Okay, they could be related. Got it, this is just me. Morning, Fujikawa. How was your commute this morning? Fine, same as usual. That's good to hear. Did you read any of your, novels? He's referring to the horror books I like to read. I can tell from his tone that he doesn't exactly approve of the subject matter. I've known Shinya since junior high. We go way back, but I wouldn't exactly call us friends. However, he is the one that landed me this job, even though it's just a temporary contract. I've always had the feeling that he's a bit sweet on me. I could be way off my mark, though. Well, I couldn't get a seat on the train today. Too hard to read while standing. The train was literally empty. I think she's lying. There was nobody on that fucking train. Ah, that's a shame. You still haven't accepted my friend request. Did you know? Haha, that's so awkward. Maybe she doesn't want to be friends with you, bud. Why are you making it weird, you know? I have to fight the urge to roll my eyes. He's a nice guy, but we were connected on Noise once before, and I had to delete him. And then he added her again? That's creepy. He's super obsessed with his father's detective work, and all he ever posts about is his assumptions and theories on petty crime cases. Normally, I'd find someone on my friends list fascinating, but here's the thing. Shinya never posts about his personal life. All he writes are long-winded rants on boring cases. It's far beyond the amount of dullness even I can stand. You think that's dull? I think you reading these things are about people's lives is more dull than somebody talking about actually interesting crime cases. Oops. She doesn't want to tell him about the noise incident on the train. I guess that's true. That'd be kind of fucking awkward to even bring any of that up with your boss. I fish my phone out of my handbag and pretend that I'm looking at Noise. Oh, how about that? Looks like I don't have any incoming friend requests. Crazy. I quickly dip my phone back into my bag. How peculiar. Well, I'll try and add you again later. Sure. No problem. This is so awkward. Like, if you send a friend request to somebody and they don't accept it, I mean, give it a time frame, because I'm terrible at, like, seeing friend requests. Let's put it that way. But give it a certain time frame, because I manually check them every once in a while, because I know I miss notifications all the time. But give it a certain time frame, like Maybe they just don't want to add you back. I don't know. Well, anyway, I better get to it. Work hard today, okay? I'll work as hard as I want to, boss. You got it. Sinya offers a formal bow and goes on his way. Before I can take a step towards my desk, a mocking voice whispers in my ear. Oh my god, it's her. Kelly, look at her. Look at her, Kelly. I feel like you like her. Kelly said he would lurk and probably play his game, but he also might still be watching sports and not hear me at all. Oh no, did I accidentally go back? Oh wait. Wait. How do I go back? Wait. I accidentally went too far forward or ahead. I'm like scrolling my mouse wheel and it was like skipping ahead. Smash. I'm sorry we can't look at her right now because I accidentally scrolled my mouse wheel. Gotta love. How do you say that? Giraru gals? Bruh. Well, I think Sinya is down bad to know that it's weird to add her over and over again. Yeah, right? And he's done it multiple times now. And, like, she removed him, too. Wait, we didn't even put that into consideration. But if Vegas likes her, I like her slightly less. Okay, well, shut up, Kelly. Okay, where was I? Okay, before I can take a step towards my desk, a mocking voice whispers in my ear. How long are you gonna lead... Oh, how do you fuck? How long are you gonna lead on sweet little Sinya? I shiver and find Tomoe wannabe lurking right behind me, buzzing around my neck like an irritating mosquito. That poor boy really has the hots for you. When you go... Oh my god, it's hard to even fucking talk like her when she speaks like this. When you're gonna tell ya you're a Colts... I don't know what voice I want to give her. Like, to give her sassy and she's like, yeah? That poor boy really has the hots for you. That poor boy really has the hots for you. I feel like that more so has to be her voice. I didn't expect that. That's gonna be hard. It's Southern inspired. Let's put it that way. I've never really done a Southern inspired voice. Maybe like once. Maybe. I'll survive somehow, Vegas. Well, if you like her, I also like her slightly less. How about that? How will I make it? That poor boy really has the hots for you. Whenever you're gonna tell him you're a cold-hearted psycho, listen, I'm not leading him on, and I'm not no psycho. Sounds like something a real psychotype will say, don't you reckon? Yeah, she has to be Southern. She has to be. Of course, this is none other than gal girl Tomoe, the very same brain-dead moron who posted this morning about wanting to try Corpse Girl's website. She's the kind of person that likes to stir up trouble and then instigate conflict. She's had her vacant eyes on me since the day I first stepped foot in the office. She's had her vacant eyes on me since the day I first stepped in the office. There we go. Now we can look at her titties. I mean, she's a woman, guys. We shouldn't objectify her like that. She loves to torment me any chance she gets. Maybe I rubbed her the wrong way somehow, though I'm not sure what I ever did to her. Even though she's a data entry temp like me, she worked here just a little longer than I have. Unfortunately, that means I have to defer to her as my superior in this professional environment. That's bullshit. Also, she has her name on her necklace. It's kind of weird. She knows as much and likes to take advantage of the fact as often as possible. It's funny, you know, yet... This is hard. It's funny, you know, you don't like the type o' stank to lead on a goody-good like Sinya. I told you, I'm not leading him on. Well, if you're not interested, maybe I'll take him out this weekend and tongue him at the cinema. Oh my fucking god. Gross. Do what you want, but I doubt he's into someone with your, looks. Oh yeah? What would you know? You think he likes your flat chest? Little Miss Gothic Latia? I know I should shrug off the comments such as this, and normally I would, but backing down from Tomoe isn't something I can do easily. I'll give you a tip. Guys like Shinye are smart, clever. If you want to impress him, don't let him know your head is as full of air as your inflatable breasts. A flash of crimson lights up Tomoe's face and she looks ready to lash out at me. We look at her big, beautiful eyes, and that's it. Just her green eyes. That's the first time I realized they were green. I'm not gonna lie. I like her inflatable breasts. A group of coworkers, juniors like us, look over to us in concern. Tomoe takes a step back from me, but not before signaling a rude gesture with her fingers. Oh, sweetie, we ain't done here, Norako. Watch your back. I'm trembling. Tomoe walks away and breathes a sign of relief. If it wasn't for having to deal with her, I wouldn't dread coming to work every day. The catfight between these two is crazy. They do sass each other pretty hard. Anyway, I wonder when she's planning to test out Corpse Girl's website. Will she try it on me since we just fought? I'm not really sure if I should be excited or scared. Either way, it is definitely fun to find out what happens if she does try the website. I finally reach my desk and take note of the time. I was supposed to start working 5 minutes ago, so I quickly log into my computer and check today's task list. It's all standard stuff. I need to transfer a few tables of numbers from a spreadsheet into our company's online database. When I'm done, I have to run it by a few other people and then commit the changes to the server. The work is dull and repetitive, but my salary isn't bad. On the plus side, I get to wear headphones and listen to music while I work. I dip into my handbag and retrieve my headphones, my phone, a can of milk coffee, and a handful of breath mints. I lay them out on my desk neatly. I slip my headphones on, plug them into my phone, and hit play on my work playlist. Loud, symbolic, metal-loving thrashes my ears as I crack open the can of coffee and take a long sip. Okay, let's get started. Let's go. Oh, is this my apartment? Am I already back home? I returned home to my quiet, cramped apartment after work. What do you mean cramped? I was excited that this was my apartment. I'm like, this is nice. This is nice. This is cute. This is cozy. The place is eerie silent, a stark contrast to the bustling office where I spent my days. Wait, is she Emmy's roommate? Throwing my handbag over the top. No, Emmy didn't have a roommate, did she? Now I'm confused. This looks like Emmy's apartment. My memory sucks. Throwing my handbag onto the tiny coffee table, I pick up my laptop and sit on the couch. I lie back and get comfortable, letting the laptop rest on my stomach as it boots up. The welcome screen loads up, so I click a couple of times, open my web browser, and then head to a very specific website saved in my favorites. Corpse Girl's website. Revenge at your fingertips. Request a death. Fill out your victim's information and upload a photo of them. No, the rooms look completely different. Not even close, actually. My memory is really bad, okay? Your victim will receive a photo of their own corpse shortly before they die. Watch out. Don't be an idiot. And then I think it says like, and enter your own name or something. Corpse Girl's website. A cute dancing zombie girl is animated at the top of the page. A peculiar irregularity that always makes me giggle. I notice that the page view counter at the bottom of the site is nearly the same as it was yesterday. There have been maybe 4 or 5 new visitors. Also weird when websites had like how many visitors came to that page in general. That's a weird concept. I don't think anyone does that now. No one does that now. Why did I say I don't think? No one does that. I heave a sigh. Maybe the website isn't quite that well known after all. That begs a question. How about Tomoe? How did Tomoe discover it? Well, never mind that. My eyes scan the website's content. Request a death. Big, bold letters headline the site. The intention couldn't be clearer. Further information on the site is sparse. Brief instructions tell the user to fill in a victim's phone number and upload a photo. Aside from that, there's not much else to mention. It doesn't even ask for a name. After scanning the site, I moved my mouse to the browser's address bar and click. I type a / after the website address and then add the word admin. Am I trying to be a hacker? No, the rooms I read that. If a site tells you how many people are buying or visiting it, I think it is lying automatically. Have you ever seen that like nowadays? Like in the last 5 years, have you ever seen a website say how many people are like have clicked it or viewed it or whatever? I just don't think it's a thing. It used to be because people would be like, look how many people came to my website. It's so popular. Oh, like 12 people. when I was in grade 6, my teacher was like really into like tech stuff. Let's put it that way, just tech stuff. And he actually taught us how to like code websites. I feel it was like HTML. I don't think it could have been any more complicated or any more complicated than that, because that's very simple, right? But still, like grade 6, like what are you, like 11 in grade 6? I think so. I'm like, damn, he was so ahead of his time. Too bad I didn't stick with it and actually made it useful. Idiots. Just people buying stuff. Also, I wonder if kids in my class were more interested in like what we're learning and actually did make it useful, and like then created websites for a period of time when it was like when it was like a, you know, an actual thing you could do and make money off of. Now there's like Wix and all those other like things that just do it for you. So me imagining my classmates were like in grade 12 making websites and for money. Just people buying stuff, but not views, though. It'll be like, Jack just bought these shoes 5 minutes ago or stuff like that. Okay, yeah, no, that's true. Or like, 3 other people are viewing this deal right now. Or like, 12 people also have this in their cart. Fucking eBay. Just call it out eBay like that. That's true. Those are all probably lies. I do hate the ones it's like, yeah, this was just purchased like 20 minutes ago. It's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I just don't care if somebody else bought this. Like, yeah. Amazon now, I don't know if they have this in America, but it's somewhat newer. I would say newer within the last like 6 to 9 months. They have it like, they'll show you like 500 people have purchased this product recently, or 1,000 plus people have purchased this product recently. But I feel like that's fairly new for us, at least. When I was in grade 6, my science teacher got arrested for being... I'm not saying that word. Holy fuck. Okay, Vegas. Relax. It's not a competition. I hit the enter key. That's fucking insane. Jesus Christ. You wonder, too, how long they do that shit before they get caught. It's so messed. A login page presents itself with empty username and password fields waiting to be filled in. Oh my god, we do password 1, 2, 3. My fingers tap dance around the keyboard, and within moments, I'm presented with a brand new webpage. A blinking stab of text greet me. 1 new request. I hacked the website? A crooked smile cracks my stony expression. Finally, somebody has requested a death. Somebody has asked me, Corpse Girl, to kill a victim. I'm Corpse Girl? Guys, I related way too much to her. What the fuck? Wait, what? Did I accidentally say that oh my god. If I had to make like a list of how many things about her I agreed with, like, my personality is like that, and then I did not agree with, the list that I agreed with is significantly longer. Significantly. This explains so much. Well, we all thought he was weird because he always sat the girls in the front and the boys in the back. That's really strange. You relate to a serial killer. Congrats. Oh my god. If there was like a BuzzFeed quiz, it's like, are you a serial killer? Will I actually get it? That's scary. That's weird. Because like she doesn't, wait. She says she doesn't like to talk to coworkers. Do people want to talk to their coworkers? Is that a thing? Do you like going into the office building and be like, oh boy, I can't wait to small talk next to the water fucking cooler. Can't wait for that. My favorite pastime. Who does that? Good job, Smell. Who doesn't like coffee as a meal? That's normal. Maybe they purposely made her relatable so when people do relate to her, they have like a existential crisis because they realize that like they could maybe be a serial killer, but they're not, of course. But like it's kind of wild that they related the most to the character who is a serial killer. Maybe that's just the devs being assholes. Me putting the blame on somebody else because I can't be the problem. It can't be me. It has to be somebody else. Somebody has asked me, Corpse Girl, to kill a victim. This is where things get exciting. I giggle and feel my cheeks flush red. This is the first request I've had for about a week. I've been logging in every evening, fingers crossed that somebody has elected a new victim for me. Today, my wish has come true. I can't help but feel emotional at a time like this. My lower lip trembles and I feel tears welling up. I dab the corners of my eyes gently to avoid smudging my makeup. Oh, wait, and I just made the connection with the last name thing. So technically, Emmy's coworker just asked her sister to kill Emmy. Crazy. Well, most serial killers in the real world are normal normal minus the killing part. Most of them are actually really popular minus, yeah. Well, yeah, didn't they say that, oh my god, his name's slipping me. I don't know why. Zac Efron played him in a movie. I think it was a Netflix movie a couple years back. Why is his name? I can't. But anyways, they said that he was like extremely charismatic. Like that's how like all of his victims were women, and that's how he Ted Bundy, thank you. Or majority of his victims were women. And that's how he got them, because like he was just so charismatic and nice. Ted Bundy is the one I was thinking about, but Dahmer was the same. I don't know much about his story. I don't know much about his lore. But yeah. And like, yeah, that's how he would like lure the woman in, because they just like trusted him. Or like, it wouldn't, like, he would do some like things like, oh, my arm's broken, like I need help to, you know, put this thing in my trunk or whatever, this simple task, but I can't do it because my arm's broken, can you help me? And they're like, oh yeah, sure, because he just seemed like a nice guy. It wasn't like a creep asking them for help. So like, damn, yeah, you have a point. Serial killers are just normal people too. Okay, no, that's bad, Mel. It's just that's not it. But I guess it makes sense because they don't purposely want to come off as creepy. But like, I'm sure they, in retrospect, looking back, people might be like, you know what? Yeah, they kind of did give off this vibe. But like, I thought it was fine because they were a charismatic guy. I don't know. I know Ted Bundy had like a couple victims that survived, or potential victims that survived, or I can't remember the specific stories, because he got away with like so many murders, like double digits. I don't think triple digits, but it's double digits for sure, before he actually got caught, which is insane. Because from what I remember, his story too is like he was like going all over the place, but they had troubles like tracking him because like he would just like leave the state and go somewhere totally different. It just like wouldn't make any sense. Serial killers are normal people just like us, Mel. Thank you, Vegas. Jesus Christ. Oh, my lower lip trembles and I feel tears welling up. I dab the corners of my eyes gently to avoid smudging my makeup. I would do that too. As I hover my mouse cursor over the view request button, a familiar and pleasant tingling sensation surges in my chest, my stomach, my thighs. I get off on reading Facebook, and then I get off on like, oh my god, somebody wants me to be a murderer. I'm weird. I shiver with anticipation, my hot and steaming breath beginning to fog up the laptop screen. I'm insane. I click the button. Request details. Most serial killers get caught because of the survivors. Bundy also escaped the place by jumping out of a police building before. That's insane. That was probably in the movie, the one that Zac Efron was in, but I watched it literally when it first came out, and you guys all know how horrible my memory is. I remember thinking the movie was good though. And what was really interesting about his story is that while he was an active serial killer, he was with this woman, and then she had a daughter that was not blood related to Ted Bundy. And so this woman and her daughter had absolutely no idea the entire time. And the woman who was dating Ted Bundy, it's like his picture was on the news or in the papers or something, and somebody brought it to her attention like, hey, this kind of looks like Ted, hey? And she's like, yeah, that's crazy, it does. But I don't know if she was the one that reported the police. I feel like in the movie they made it seem like she was. I don't know. I don't know what the actual truth is there or what actually happened. But she was like, no, but that's not him. Like, that's crazy that he looks like a serial killer that's getting away with a lot of murders right now, but that's not him. And that would have been like one of the survivors who was able to like give them information for the photo, like the sketch. But it's so crazy, like this whole, and she was with him for like years. I don't know, like a decade, and she had no idea. And even when he was going to trials and stuff, she would say that she was like, she didn't believe it at the beginning. And over time, eventually she did. But while he was in prison, he ended up getting like another wife, which is a whole other thing. I don't know. I don't know all that lore, but that is like crazy. Like knowing somebody's a serial killer, is in prison for being a serial killer, and being like, oh yeah, you want to date, prisoner? Serial killer prisoner? Request details. I mean, that shows how charismatic he is, though. That really fucking shows. Today, 2:47 p.m. local time. Victim's phone number? We don't know. Downloading image attachment. The victim's photo automatically loads on my screen. I don't know who this is. Ted Bundy got caught 3 times, once by assaulting women in a sorority, once by committed a demeanor, and after he hid in a forest for a week while on the run. That's crazy. And then the 3rd time, I assume, is when they actually caught him and they kept him and locked him up or whatever. She looks just like you, Mel. Thanks, Kelly. I don't think I look like this. I don't even have side bangs, but thanks, Kelly. She's the victim. She's gonna die, yes. The person in front of me is a total stranger, but that's okay. It doesn't change the tasks set out before me. Soon. Mel is in the game. Juan, you like anime. Juan, I'm doing this thingy, and because you love anime, I need to ask you to participate, please. I'm doing this thing where everybody could recommend one anime, and all I'm gonna do is watch the first episode of that anime that you recommend, and that's it. And whoever recommended the best anime wins. You don't win anything, you just win bragging rights. And Juan, you like anime, so you probably know good animes. What's one anime you'd recommend? And keep in mind, I can only watch the first Jesus, Mother of God ads. I'm not gonna do a video on it. It's just gonna be a thing for the stream. I mean, you know, if it's actually okay, what did you say? Fucking kill me now. I feel like I explained it so well too. Okay, one. This is like when I have to retake something. Okay, I'm doing this thing, one, where I asked everybody who was in stream earlier, and you were technically here, so you count, and you love anime. I asked everybody to recommend me one anime, and I can only watch the first episode, and then I'm gonna watch them all by the end of January, and I'm gonna like tier list them and decide which one I like the best out of the recommendations, and then you can like win, like bragging rights to win. There's nothing to really win, it's just for fun. And Kelly lied. I'm not gonna make an actual video of that because it's like way too much work. But what anime would you recommend that I'd watch the first episode of? And I know it kind of sucks because the ads thing with Twitch, everybody gets ads at the same time. On YouTube, I set it up so people get ads at different times, so you're not all disappeared at the same time, so only some of you will disappear. Damn, Mel. When did you get in the game? God damn it, Jacob! I thought Kelly was being an ass. No, you're being serious. No, I do kind of look like her, but like, but not, right? Right? Like, okay, if it was a plaid shirt, and I just would never have side bangs. That's the other thing that's throwing me off, but that's like a me thing. Like, I like the bangs that go straight across. I've been contemplating getting those bangs back or not, but I feel like they would look weird with my hats I always wear. But yeah, no, I kind of look like her. Does it have to be English or in Japanese? Oh, I can't even talk. I would watch it subbed. I will not watch it dubbed. I didn't even mention that because I thought that was obvious. Looking at my anime list now. Yeah, no, I will watch it subbed. And that's why I was kind of like thinking about time-wise when I'd have time to do this, because if I was actually watching it, for one, to put it on like a tier list, I will pay attention, and two, I have to read it. When have I ever been an ass, Melinda? She just needs to put on a hat, and it's literally you. Okay, yeah, then we won't see her like side bangs. That's fair. Mel, have you ever heard of a Midnight Gospel? I feel like you've told me about this. It's about a guy that goes to different universes to interview people. Episode 2 messed me up forever. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like you mentioned that. I gotta write this down. I think I wrote that down on a sticky note somewhere. Watch Midnight. That's another reason why I got this book. Oh my god, Midnight. Gospel. That's why I got this like little book. I just designed it for fun, just for me to write notes, my little ideas, Malika Land, and then I made it like the back, it looks like it has stickers and stuff, and I got one for Travis, that's why his sticker's included, so he can write down notes too. But it's more handy than all the sticky notes I would put everywhere and then they would just like disappear. I don't even know where the fuck they would go. I'd be like cleaning, or there's probably like ones that have fell back behind my desk or something. But now I can keep myself organized. You can watch it all, but episode 2 is a must-watch. Is it new? Episode... Just the way you said episode 2, I just thought maybe it just was like brand new and just started. Okay, I'll give you one season anime... No, not one season. One episode. But yeah, that makes sense. If an anime is only one season, then they're really gonna get into it at their first episode. Okay, yeah, no, you keep doing what you're doing, Juan. You're on track. I was just thinking about what weird... Guy being interviewed in episode 2 says that the Bible is the greatest book of magic, and he's from Arkansas. Because of that, I've been learning. You can watch all of it, but episode 2 is a must-watch. You know what? The Bible, I've always believed this, and like I am religious, and I won't get like too into like religion or anything like that, but I always believe that like the Bible is a metaphor. Like, I really, truly believe that. Because, like, some of the best literature ever written ever is metaphorical. And I always believe that the Bible is metaphor as well. And I think the problem is... Kelly, I will ban you. I think the problem is, people take it too literally. Did I fix that? Did I do that quickly? I didn't ban you, but... Or did someone else do that while I was trying to do it? I didn't know that you guys could do that. Actually, some people have more power as mods than others. I don't know if you know that, Vegas, but you can like set on YouTube your power of mods, I guess, and give them like different responsibilities. But thank you if someone else did that. I tried to do it and it like glitched there. I talk about like religion, really? A woman rather plain in her early 30s. She's well dressed with minimal makeup and she's not really putting her personality on display. Hey, I put my personality on display. It's a nice photo, better quality than some of the images I've received in the past. I just don't want to like dye my hair pink or something crazy, you know? Okay. Toradora? Okay, Juan. I have 10 now, guys. I will watch it. I really hope I have no troubles finding these. And if I do, I'll probably just bug Travis, but like, help me. Help me. Actually, I think I can find a way to get them all. I just gave mods random roles. IDK the difference. Yeah, I think you have to go in your actual settings to like... You can see them in your actual settings, I guess. But then some people have like more responsibilities than other, or can have more responsibilities than other. There we go. That's better. You know what? And you're green now, Kelly. Jesus loved using metaphors, and the plagues in Egypt actually had natural causes. Blood rivers were from volcanoes erupting. Oh, so that makes sense. And like, it's also kind of wild to like take something that was like allegedly written like 2,000 years ago, literally. Because, like, you can write a note to yourself that you'll read, like, next month, and half of it cannot be true. Like, you can't even trust yourself, guys. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, because it's your it's also, like, not even just metaphorically, but it's also, like, your interpretation of something. Like, if one event happens to 10 of us, we're all in the same room, this one thing happens, we all have to write an essay about what occurred. All of our essays will be different. That's how it works. Like, do the social experiment, it's always gonna end up the same. Finally, someone of culture. I don't even know what the show is. It's Kelly approved. I did it. I got Kelly's approval. My life is fulfilled. Literally, like, Juan spontaneously combust because he's actually fulfilled life. Well, like, 60% of Bible is 100% accurate, and history proves it. Oh, 60%? Yeah, but like just minuscule details of it, right? Like the example that Jacob brought up about like the rivers of blood. Okay, well, it was a volcano, and like that can metaphorically mean chaos and destruction and death, which still makes sense to call it like a river of blood. You know what I mean? Like just stuff like that. Like, I don't know. Without getting like too much into the details, like I just think a lot of it's just, I think it's just taken too literally and then taken in the wrong way. And I won't get into the details, but there are some topics I could bring up, even being a religious person, that I'm like, hey guys, I think we took this too literally and we're getting really mad about things that we shouldn't be. Yeah. It's a romance anime. Oh, that's cute. Thank you, Juan, for like recommending something that I probably like. I've seen some crazy things, so I believe a lot happened. I'm currently reading the Kybelon, and the things being taught have explained a lot of unexplainable. That's crazy. It's a nice photo, better quality than some of the images I've received in the past. In fact, the photo looks like a corporate ID picture. I wonder if it was downloaded from a company database or website. I'm like, should I pull up my like work ID photo and see if I look like that? I know I don't. I have my glasses on in my work ID photo. And I smiled. Wait, is my passport photo look like this? My passport photo actually might look like this. I wish it'd be easy to find. I know I messaged it to Moo, but that was like last summer. It'd be so hard for me to find it. I recommended a romance. Ho. I didn't know, Kelly. I didn't know. I didn't know what genre it was in the end when you finally gave me a name of some anime that you watch. I mean, I'll know about it. I'll know about it all eventually by the end of the month. Well, the source of the photo doesn't matter. The simple fact of the matter is that somebody has made a request for this person to die. It falls to me to fulfill that request, and as Corpse Girl, I take requests very, very seriously. Also, guys, I'm realizing I have 10 animes to watch and extremely limited time to watch them. Maybe I should do this like by Valentine's will be my deadline. I'm not gonna like wait till last minute, trust me, I won't. But like, even if I watched one a day, I would have like barely enough time, minus the days that I'm like streaming between now and the end of January, is really pushing it. So let's just do like absolute deadline by February 14th. And maybe I'll do a quick video. I don't know how I'll like get the information out there. I'll talk about it on stream at some point and then do like some sort of post. Maybe I'll do, yeah, talk about it on stream and then like post that clip of the stream as its own update video. I don't know. You already said by end of January. Too late, no change. Fuck, you're right. You're right, Vegas. End of January it is. I'll just put an IV of coffee in me. Don't show your work ID on stream. Yeah, no, I won't. But it doesn't look like this. I have the victim's photo and I have her phone number. All I need now is to select a way for her to meet her untimely demise. I've previously thought about including an extra field on my website, an option for the user to choose the way they want their victim to die. Oh, that's dark. Just skip work, who needs it when you got anime? After all, it would reduce the amount of strain on my creativity if the method was decided for me. Yeah, I'm also thinking one, because Vegas is right. I already said the end of January, so I have to hold myself to it. But I'm also thinking, like, maybe if I just watch more than one a day, I could still make it work. Because, like, these episodes aren't going to be, like, an hour long each, you know? Some of them might be, like, what, 20 minutes or something? I don't know. But after careful consideration, I decided against it. Some people are sick, twisted. The cause of death could be far beyond my means and impossible to achieve. Therefore, allowing the user to define the cause of death just isn't feasible. Instead, I'll stick to my current modus operandi. That's probably Latin. Everything depends on the quality of the victim's photo. If it's detailed and the victim's features are easily distinguishable, then I can be rather creative with the cause of death. Perhaps the victim's face suffers grotesque burns, or she has an iron stake thrust through her skull. However, the victim's photo is low quality and doesn't provide enough detail to identify the subject. I have to resort to the default cause of death. A terrible, unlucky fall from a great height. That's how Emmy died, right? Maybe she slips, or maybe someone stumbles into her and sends her tumbling over a rail. The end result will be the same, a swift, crushing death from on high. The victim will end up face down on the concrete, completely unrecognizable, save for her clothes and accessories. It's not my favorite cause of death, but in some cases it is necessary. Regardless, it is still a valid way to fulfill the request. For now, it's time to get started. I can barely contain my excitement. I squirm against the couch, crossing and uncrossing my legs in a vain attempt to dissipate the heat rising through my body. Taking a deep breath, I try to calm my nerves and get to work. The victim will receive a photo of her own corpse, time-stamped with the date of her death, which you already know this because we saw this happen at Emmy. A lot of them recommended action anime, which she's gonna hate. Yeah, it doesn't help that some people have bias and know which things I like and don't like in general. I'll give everything a fair chance to what it is and what I'm watching, and I do get sidetracked with things if there's too much action, but I will take in consideration what's happening beyond the action. And Mel, can I hear your anime list? I'm curious. I don't know if I can pronounce all of them, so that's gonna be the fun part, but I'll try. Okay, Vegas recommended Attack on Titan. Slash recommended Keiju number 8. Gabrielle recommended Berserk. If you don't like Attack on Titan, you're uncultured. Also, my favorite movie ever is called True Romance, which you think is going to be a romance movie, and that's why I love it, because it's everything but. It's fucking insane, and there's a lot of action in that movie, but it's just really well done. So that's why I say, like, in general, I don't like action, because usually it's just, like, too much, but, like, I could enjoy it. Like, True Romance, really good movie. Spy X Family was recommended by Jacob. Oron Host Club was recommended by Travis. The Pet Girl of Sakura was recommended by Kelly. I guess that makes sense that it's a romance. I didn't realize that. Oh wait, Vegas did Attack of the Titans, and never mind. Don't watch that one. You'll hate that. Oh, Host Club, she'll hate. Host Club. Hey, you guys never know. Paranoia Agent was recommended by JV. Paranoia Agent? Is that how you say it? It literally has the highest rated first episode of an anime ever. I'll give it a fair chance. I'll give everything a fair chance. Yuzumaki was recommended by Skinboy, and Bobo was recommended by the Blue Orc, and then yours one is Toradora. Just for everybody to make sure they got the full list, because Juan obviously knew what he recommended. But yeah, that's the whole list. That's 10. But no, I'll give them a full. I'll give them a fair chance. I probably will, to be honest, I more so focus on the story, whether or not I care about the characters. That's also how I judge games too, because I found Omari didn't start off well because I didn't give a shit about anyone for so long. That was my experience. Sorry. But then once I got into it, which, yeah, granted, a lot of things take time to get into it, I was like, oh my god, I'm hooked. I'm hooked on this. But this game, Corpse Factory, oh my god, the story gets you so quick that, it doesn't even matter if you care about the characters, you know? So, I give everything a fair chances, so. And who knows, people who recommended me romance ones probably are gonna be like, oh, she's gonna love this, and maybe I won't. I don't know. I probably gotta take notes to explain why I'm ranking things certain ways. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard because, when you're like, okay, I would rank this at a 3, but I haven't watched the other 7, so who knows? That might go down to an 8 later, right? But I'll take notes. She's gonna hate Bo. Added Kelly's anime to my list. It's good one. Very cheesy though. Very cute though. Kelly, I enjoy all anime. One will never discriminate against anime. It's Corpse Girl's signature move, my calling card, if you will. Seeing an image of one's own disfigured corpse is sure to strike fear into one's heart, and that's precisely the reason I take this step, to make the victim panic and act rashly. First things first, I save the victim's photo to my laptop hard drive. I store it in a folder discreetly named System Files, hidden away in the root directory of my operating system, a password encrypted directory, of course. Next, I open up my favorite image editing software and load the photo. Looking carefully at the detail in the picture, I can see that This will be a work of art. I can really go to town with this request. I minimize the software, open my web browser, and access a particular website. Oh shit. She's really giving away what she does here. I watched romance animes to other animes toned in humor. She just watched everything. Every anime ever. The database of the deceased. The DD, as it's known on the dark web. My secret weapon. The ultimate resource for my work. The DD is a collection of countless high-resolution photographs of dead bodies. Murder victims, crime scenes, suicides. If somebody has died in one way or another, chances are good that some perverted individual has captured the moment in all of its glory. Such valuable images are essential to my work. Using these photos as a base, I can edit my victims' details into the pictures. This is fucked up. My process is simple. I start by locating the perfect corpse photo. Mel will probably hate the one JV's recommended though. I used to watch more anime when I was younger, not so much now. Yeah, that's like, I used to watch just TV movies in general when I was younger because I felt like I had more time. And now I don't. I don't know why I said like time, like question. My process is simple. I start by locating the perfect corpse photo. I read that. I search the database and in less than 2 minutes I discover a disgustingly detailed photo of a woman with her entrails spilling from her stomach. Her face is blue, having suffocated before even having a chance to bleed to death. Ew. She's about the same age as my victim. She's of a similar height and build. See, now it makes sense how they get these photos, because I thought it was like a time traveling thing, and I guess it's not. It's just Photoshop, but finding a photo that specifically suits my victim's features is easy thanks to the DD's excellent catalog of tags and filters. I simply search for the keywords that match my victim's description and find a corpse that fits. Using this photo as a starting point, I digitally edited my victim's face onto the body. It's not some quick job that even a child can do. It's a painstakingly crafted work of art that would fool even the keenest eye. An hour passes, then 2, then 3. Before I know it, midnight has come and gone, but the work is nearing completion. All that remains is to add the final touches. I like to add specific, distinguishable details to the image. A personal item or accessory, clothes, makeup, you name it, I can edit it in. With personal details added, I adjust the lighting and color palette just slightly enough to make the photo truly unique. If the victim decides to reverse image search the photo and discovers that it's forgery, all my work would be for naught. And with that, also, can you even reverse image search a picture to the dark web, like, at all? I don't know, I've never been on the dark web, wouldn't fucking know. But you couldn't do it like a regular Google search. That's what I'm trying to say. And with that, the masterpiece is complete. A gruesomely gruesome, gratuitously gory gift for the soon-to-be departed. The victim will receive this photo of a corpse that is, for all intents and purposes, a perfect replica of their own physical form. She will open the image on her phone, and the life she once knew will crumble to pieces. My lips curl into a satisfied smirk. During my hours of work, my breathing eventually steadied. My excited nerves settled into a zen-like calm. But seeing the finished art piece now, I begin to feel my heart pounding once more. Mel's asking us questions like we are all avid users of the dark web. Okay, I think someone out there has been on the dark. No, hopefully not. Don't ever go on the dark web. I don't think it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Don't do it. Your curiosity never has to. No. The macrobee vision before me is exhilarating. Adrenaline and who the fuck am I? Adrenaline and dopamine surge through my body, giving me a sudden head rush of bliss. To say that I'm attracted to the sight of blood and guts would be misleading. No, I'm not into that at all. The excitement stems from the thoughts of taking control of someone else's life, dictating their future, controlling their fate. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't ever really know, like, I knew that dark web was a thing, but I didn't really know what it was. And then I saw somebody, it was a couple years back, they streamed a game. I forget what it was called, but the dark web was fun, and Kelly's just on there every day. I forget what the game was called. I wish I remembered, but it's like based in an apartment basically, and like something's happening and you have to go in the dark web and figure out things and help somebody. I don't know. It was a crazy game that I like watched parts of it and I was like, this concept of the dark web is messed up, but it's probably accurate, and it really freaked me out. Because like literally anything and everything is on there. Anxiety, welcome, and how are you doing? Is this game similar to Phoenix Wright? Vegas, is it? Vegas has seen somebody play this game and is currently playing Phoenix Wright. So, dark web is fun. Dark web isn't what you think. It's literally just unrestricted internet to a degree. It's still just wild. For with the creation of this image, I have taken the victim's life into my own hands, like a puppet master pulling the strings of the marionette. Wait, Jacob, have you been on the dark web? You don't have to give details, but like, have you seen it? No, it's not at all. Well, there you go. Is Phoenix Wright more just like mystery? Less like horror and gross and dark? And more just mystery? By forging this convincing creation, I will compel the victim to take her own life. That's right, my own hands need not become stained. The hands of Corpse Girl have never been dirtied with the blood of a victim. This is the true nature of my work. Carefully crafting corpse photos in such a way to convince the victim that their fate is already sealed, that no matter what they do, they cannot escape the death that awaits them. And the date stamped on the photo is the icing on the cake, the ultimate driving force behind the victim choosing to end their own life? Phoenix Wright is like a murder mystery, so you gotta find out who did it and stop. Okay, that's kind of what I gathered from it. A date so near in the future, a time that has not yet occurred, a fiber of uncertainty carefully interwoven into the image that causes the victim to pause and consider the possibilities. Is this photo from the future? Is this truly my fate? How can I outrun a future that has been pre-decided? These are the thoughts that run through a victim's mind. Despair and dread flood the scenes. Overwhelming anxiety gives way to calm acceptance. I definitely went on. See, Vegas? I said one person here. One person. Like, how to be. That's actually wild. I'm still surprised. I definitely went on. It's child's play to go, but don't know who's watching you. Yeah, that's also the other scary thing that I've heard about it, is that, like, it's, if you go into the dark web, like, you then become very easy to hack, as well as, you know, who could be alerted that you're even on that side of the internet. Think like Danganronpa, but with slightly less stupidity. Oh, Phoenix Wright is like Danganronpa. Interesting. Or you mean something else? I'm confused. I'm kind of obsessed with knowledge, so I had to look. That's so dangerous. Did you use like a burner like laptop? I feel like if, not that I would ever, but like if I was ever in a situation that the curiosity really got to me, I'd buy a laptop, connect nothing to it at all, go on the dark web, and then burn that laptop. Like, I wouldn't even go on the internet in my house, period. Like, I would like go to a freaking McDonald's like 5,000 kilometers away from me. I like Danganronpa though. I guess you don't like it as much anymore. Oh, you're always easy to hack. It's just smarter people are on the dark web, so that's why it's more dangerous. And that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, Dennis has also taught me how scary the internet is and how easy it is to hack people. Mel's gonna drop 500 on a burner computer. See, I'm not that curious to even know what's on there. I think I'd be more disturbed. I just don't want to even know. But hypothetically, that would be, wow, I'm just like teaching people the best way to go on the dark web. I'm an idiot. Well, at least they're doing it safe. And they're not getting hacked and like somebody's not stealing all their banking information or something in the process. Oh god, I hate Danganronpa now. Perfect. What else should we bring up that Vegas could say that he likes so Kelly could just like less? Oh. This is my dead body. This is how I died. Why should I fight it? And when the victim's last vestige of resistance gently breaks, like a silk spiderweb being torn by a cool breeze, they finally give in. They invite their end. This is the way it will all go down for this woman, this complete and total stranger. I'm confident, certain, convinced. Almost 2 hours, and I still feel like I've barely made any progress in Act 1. It was a sudden spark of inspiration that guided me to begin fabricating corpse photos about a year ago. A year ago? I can never quite recall exactly what it was that spawned the idea. Sometimes I get close to remembering, but the recollection dances at the edge of my mind and slips back into the darkness. Regardless, I ventured down a dark and dangerous path. I built Corpse Girl's website and invited strangers to request the deaths of people they knew. It was a sales tactic, simply a way to encourage users to submit images. I had no intention or means of ending lives. Little did I know of the true power I wielded. I only intended to create corpse photos and send them to people for fun. For fun? Who comes up with this idea like it was fun? She's basically gaslighting people to kill themselves, right? And then it works. She's like, I didn't really mean for it to work this way, but then it did, so I kept doing it. I wanted to startle and scare some unsuspecting fools. It would be a lie to claim that I didn't get off on it. Oh my god, she gets off on this too? Okay, kind of weird that she gets off on like reading people's mundane lives, but then also reading or making people kill themselves. The thought of people shrieking in fear at the sight of their own corpse was more than delicious. It sated my budding lust, it filled a dark hole in the depths of my soul and gave me purpose. Never in a million years did I dream that one of my corpse photos would result in the death of another human being. This looks like a child. I'll never forget her name. Ruri Hatano? 20-something, slim, gorgeous, eyes that took my breath away the moment I gazed upon her portrait. This was the first person to make me feel bad about crafting hoax photos, the only person to make me feel bad about it. But I did it anyways. Corpse Girl never rejects a request. It's my conviction. I forged a beautiful rendition of her death, thanks to some rather macabre source photos obtained via the database of the deceased. I strung Ruri's corpse up in a field like a ghoulish scarecrow. Vegas, who's your favorite Danganronpa character? The photo was incredible. It was 5th or 6th work, and 5th or 6th time a user of Corpse Girl's website requested a death. Ruri Hanato died just hours after receiving the photo. I don't know why. I don't know if she killed herself or if someone murdered her, but I know one thing. Ruri Hanato's body, her real body, was found in a field, hanging like a scarecrow, surrounded by crows. But, like, how? Mew is funny. Her eyes, I like Junko. Her eyes had been gouged out of her skull and her stiff fingers clenched her phones tightly. According to the news report, her phone displayed a familiar image, the very image I created of her corpse. When I first learned of Ruru's death, I was overcome with varying emotions. I felt sick, elated, disgusted, overjoyed, depressed, aroused. Meh. Had I somehow caused her death? Was Corpse Girl responsibility for taking a life? Kelly likes the swimmer girl. I forget her name. Even though my hands weren't stained with blood, I still felt responsible. A lurid truth descended upon me at that moment. Corpse Girl held a power to end lives, and the more I dwelled on the fact, the more obvious it became to me. Junko? Junko is the original gatekeeper gaslight girl boss. I don't remember everything about that game, but I was watching Kelly's playthrough because I didn't see it live because he played it before I knew him, and so I was watching his like VODs. Actually on YouTube. Are they still on the YouTube there, Kelly, on that account? I was watching his VODs on YouTube, and I believe like I would message him after I finished like each VOD and kind of like update of like which characters I liked or whatever, or what my predictions were or something like that. And then it was the episode, or the stream that like Junko dies was around the time like I really like Junko. I think she's my favorite. And then like 10 minutes later I was like, what the fuck? They are not. They're gone now. RIP. Funny enough, this is pretty much how voodoo works. Oh, is that wait? But with a doll? But these are pictures? It's like, how can they do it with like a picture on the internet though? So that's how voodoo works? You just put it out in the universe and it happens? Wait a minute. We can accomplish so much with that, guys. Kidding. They're not. I mean, I have them. They just aren't posted. Yeah, that's fair. They're all like unlisted now. Girl cubs have the power to end lives, and the more I dwelled on the fact, the more obvious it became to me. I began to feel the power pulsing through my veins, thrumming in my blood as my heart pumped and pounded within my chest. I can't explain how the power works, and I don't know why I have it, but somehow the corpse photos I create can compel a victim to end their own life, or compel someone else to end it for them. Ruru died on the way that I envisioned. Her dead body matched the fake corpse photo I painstakingly crafted, and I didn't even have to leave the safety and comfort of my apartment to ensure her death. Corpse Girl's power is real, extraordinary, and I vow to exercise that power as frequently as possible. Oh, I also like Maki too. As long as you believe it works, it will. That's insane. It's the power of manifesting, basically, but like voodoo version. Basic. Only like V3, SMH. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Rui Hatano died last year. Since then, I've been chasing that rush, that thrill that comes with snuffing out a soul. It wasn't hard to grow the popularity of Corpse Girl's website after that incident. Particularly dark corners of the internet gobbled up the news with enthusiasm, and the site saw an influx of new visitors. And on a few occasions, I've even overheard people in the real world whispering about the mysterious website that lets you request a death. I'm just thinking about the third game because I played it like 3 months ago. You didn't stream it though, did you? You just played it? I've crafted corpse photos for dozens of requests. Each photo is more convincing and realistic than the last, thanks to my ever-evolving skills. But none of my recent attempts have been successful. Not a single person has dropped death since Ruru Hatano. I'm beginning to wonder if Corpse Girl's power has fizzled out. Yeah, I just played it myself. Imagine playing a game for fun. Just kidding. Gotta get content out of everything. No, that is a mindset. I just don't think it works. Just get content out of everything. You gotta be selective. I feel like you know that. Or perhaps I never had any power to begin with. Maybe Ruru's death was simply a fluke or a morbid coincidence. I've spent countless hours doubting myself, doubting Corpse Girl. I've tried so hard to replicate that one success. Every time I received a request, I do the same thing as I did in Ruri's Hanato's case. I edit the photo of the victim, I create a convincing corpse photo, and I timestamp it with the time of death. I send the photo to the victim, and then I leave the rest up to faith. What's the success rate? But nothing ever comes of it. There you go. I'm not so delusional to think that, in normal circumstances, a simple photo would be enough to convince someone to kill themselves. So majority of the time this doesn't work. And even if that photo fell into someone else's hands, it would inspire them to go out and kill the victim. Of course not. However, those are no ordinary circumstances. I once activated a power beyond the ken of mortal men. I caused Ruru Hanato to die by her own hand or by the hand of another. I need to find a way to manifest my power once more to prove that I, Corpse Girl, have the power of death and destruction at my fingertips. Ever heard of the placebo effect? Ask and ye shall receive? Yes. People have literally recovered from a sugar pill all because they believed they were getting better. Also insane, because don't they do like a placebo, like when they're doing drug testing, they always have like placebo ones to compare it to? Insane. I drew my Amari self and all tears of sadness. Oh, that's actually kind of depressing. You're like, this is me if I was an Amari, but I'm really depressed. Most of my chat liked Angie and Himiko in version 3. I don't know if it's called version 3 or V3. Travis hated them both. Oh, I haven't seen the new pictures of you yet, Anxiety. I'm sorry for ranting, but I noticed this recently, and I know I sound insane. I believe everything you say, Jacob. He liked Kurumi. I haven't posted it yet. Anxiety, hurry up. I hated them both too, Kelly. One is a cult leader, and the other is delusional. You guys are really judging characters that are not even real. Me who gets immersed in a game so much that I think I'm the actual MC. Once a new victim perishes, I know it will pave the way to more and more deaths. My website will gain popularity and become more than just an urban myth. People will live their lives in fear, forever wondering if Corpse Girl is lurking behind the next text message they receive. Yes, I can see the future. I crave so clearly in my mind. I'm close to achieving my goal. I know I am. Man, I didn't know my name was spelled Kelly. Did I say it weird? Did I say your name weird? I'm sorry. Get over it. Oh my god, it's a new day! May 26th, Tuesday morning. The ascendant chirping of birds gently kindles the embers of my consciousness. My heavy eyelids open to find my body contorted before me. Legs splayed across the couch in the most uncomfortable position I can imagine. No, I spelt it wrong. I didn't notice. I just read it like it was normal. Wow, Kelly, imagine reading every single letter on the screen. Deaf. I'm also female. Yeah, I guess that would make more sense if it was like EY. No, I feel like if it was Kelly, like Kelly IE at the end, that would feel like more female than a Y. I don't know. I groan and twist my torso, letting my spine pop and crack until the aches of my body drift away. I need to stop falling asleep on the couch. I'm still young, but I can't handle a night away from my comfortable bed. My eyes fall upon my open laptop lying outside on the floor. The screen is blank, the battery drained. I just knocked it off the bed like it didn't matter. I briefly panic, hoping against hope that I save my work before falling asleep. I'm hoping it's not broken. I stumble to my feet to pick up the laptop, then charge towards the power outlet. Oh my god, the details are killing me, guys. The details are really killing me. I plug in and boot up, revitalizing the mechanical beast and feeling a wave of relief as the whirring of the internal fans signify the breath of life. The screen flickers and bathes my eyes in a harsh light. My eyes squint against my will and I make out the image before me. The mutilated corpse of my latest victim, perfection in picture form. The timestamp in the lower corner reads May 27th, 11:07 a.m. tomorrow's date. The photo is ready to be sent out. If I send it out now, the victim will receive it immediately. Notice the date and realize her death is immediate. It's time to set the wheels of demise in motion. Leaving my laptop at the outlet, I quickly dart into the kitchen. Well, to call it a kitchen is misleading. It's simply a tiled area connected to my living space with a small refrigerator, microwave oven, and a single hot plate. It sounds like a kitchen to me. Let's not be picky here. A small stack of drawers is nestled next to the fridge, and I pull open the second drawer from the top. Plunging my hand inside is always an odd sensation. My fingers get buried underneath a dozen cheap plastic flip phones. I grasp one of my phones between my thumb and forefinger and remove it from the drawer. It's a scratched up pink model from 2010 or so, a relic from the time not all that long ago, but that may as well be forgotten. I flip the screen up and turn the device on, relieved to see the artifact still holds power. How the hell did it not drain itself? To be fair, I charged up all these phones just a few weeks ago. Okay. Why are you surprised? But the fact they retain a charge after being inactive for so long is a testament of their engineering. To any shady line of work, these kinds of phones are referred to as burners, cheap, disposable devices that are discarded as soon as their purpose is fulfilled, like my burner laptop. She is 12. She has 12 burner phones, but like, when Emmy got the phone or the text message, it came from like that number, like 22666 or 66622. So couldn't she just like use some program on her computer and always just send things from a phone number that's always the same number, and then it still won't be traced back to her? I acquired them by rather unsavory means, but that's neither here nor there. Does she take these from her victims? I use these phones. No, she couldn't. That would give her away. That would be dumb. I use these phones to send out the photos I make. By doing this, I avoid using my personal phone and thus prevent anything from being tracked back to me, obviously. When a photo has been sent, I keep the burner phone for 24 hours just in case the victim sends a reply. I know I'd give a good laugh out of that. Of course, I don't keep the phone of my person. I store it in an old shed out the back of my apartment building. When 24 hours have passed, I remove the person's SIM card, snap it in half, or remove the phone SIM card, snap in half, and discard it within the combustible trash. The phone itself gets smashed and trashed in the dumpsters outside a convenience store. I also delete the photos off my hard drive and clear my internet history. Obviously, I don't even use my own internet connection at home. I leech off my gullible's neighbor's Wi-Fi. That still will trace you to this building though. He's under the impression I can't afford my own internet connection. Whether or not I convinced him of such is irrelevant, so he's happy to share his connection with me. Like, if the police came to him, he would be like, hey, my neighbor also uses this internet, maybe investigate her. Should the police ever try to track my actions, they'll only lead straight to my neighbor. You're an idiot. Like, he doesn't have a voice, he can't talk. I've gone to great lengths to ensure my actions are untraceable. This is stupid. You literally trace things to a shed in your backyard and your neighbor's internet. How is that ensuring your actions are untraceable? It literally leads the police to your apartment building. Like, what do they think? Oh, it's not in this apartment. It can't be anywhere else. This has all been in anticipation of my inevitable success. Looking down at the pink phone in my hand, I clear my mind and focus on the task before me. The photo is transferred easily from my laptop to the burner phone. Once complete, I open the text messaging app and enter the victim's phone number. I leave the message field blank, but I attach the photo, of course. The victim will receive an empty text message from an unknown number with only an image attached. If you use your PC, they can track you and your IP. Nakuro is an idiot, by the way, but she thinks she's Einstein, right? Right? It's like, okay, you gotta do some like fucking Nord VPN shit to like maybe attempt to not be tracked. But like, she isn't even doing that. She's like, I'm using my neighbor's Wi-Fi. That's next door. Like, if you use, you know, not sponsored NordVPN or some shit, you could like set yourself in Atlanta, and who's gonna get you in Atlanta when you live in not Atlanta? So she's Mal. I'm not that dumb when it comes to this stuff. Like, I actually have a brain. The message is just about ready to send, but there's one more flourish I'd like to add. I open a particular app I previously downloaded to every burner phone. It's simply called Number Mask, and it's one of the most indigenous apps I've ever used. The apps ask for the number I want to use. I punch in my memorized trademark 666-333, 666-222, 666-444, 666. Now, when I send text messages, the receiver will see these numbers appear on the caller ID. Now we understand why it comes up as that number, but like, why do we need a burner phone all the time if we're using an app? Not only does it mask the burner's real phone number, right, but it's an extra calling card to keep boost my infamy. I smirk, my thumb hovering over the send message button. Okay, I feel like maybe she has something going for the phone, that the phone's not going to be tracked, right? Like, maybe she's doing things right, but the internet thing, no, she's not doing anything right on that end. This is it. This is going to be my long-awaited victory. The second victim to end up dead. I just know it. This is a stepping stone to my success. The second of my many bodies that will pave the way to my glory. I send the message. And then I go to work. I arrive at work on time, just as usual. I'm going to take a quick BRB. I won't be long, I promise.
Really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Yeah.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss that fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel. I took the red pill. I know life's short, so I wanna live real. But how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
Back. If the police ever start looking for her, she's cooked in a day or less. I think it'd be quicker. I don't know if they, I don't know how they would kind of track her, but if they started to figure this out, it would be, yeah, you know what, you're right, a good day or less, you're right. Imagine BRB being looser must have woken up. I had to go to the bathroom, Kelly. Been sitting here drinking this delicious haunted apple soda from like Halloween. It's fine. Don't even question how long I've had this soda in my house. It tastes fine. It's still fizzy and delicious. I just had to go pee. And I don't know if I even said what I'm having in this one. It's like a watermelon water, basically. It's really good. IDK why I picked the sad emotion first in my drawing. That's what I'm saying. It's like, let me look at myself sad, sadder, saddest, depressed, watermelon basil. It's called like watermelon sugar. But yeah, it's definitely like an Omari reference for sure. I think watermelon and blue raspberry are like some of the best artificial flavoring. And I like banana, but I wouldn't like want a banana flavoring in my water. Like I would like banana like ice cream or like a banana like cotton candy, like different things like that. Okay. Let's continue. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna get through Act 1. I'm just gonna try my best, guys. That's all I can really do. Watermelon, banana, or tier flavors for sure, right? They're so good. You don't like blue raspberry though, Vegas? Wow. I think blue raspberry is so good. I arrive at work on time, just as usual. My handbag is heavy with the weight of several cans of coffee. Hopefully enough to help me power through the day after having such a late night. This is me! But I didn't like murder somebody all night, and that's why I was awake. I was probably like editing YouTube videos. Your best is an idiot. I can't help but yawn loudly as I wait for the elevator in the lobby. Just before the elevator doors open, my phone starts to ring. I step aside and answer the call. Blue raspberry is mid. Wow. But like, that's wild. Okay, what would you say is your other favorite flavor? Like if you had to pick 3, and watermelon, banana were already on the list. No, honestly, like top 3 flavors, artificial flavors. What are they? Not real flavors, because obviously that's a different answer, I'm sure. Because like real watermelon, there's a lot of other flavors that will like be better than that. But artificial watermelons, fucking, it's different. Like get those like watermelon gummies, like oh my god, like those Sour Patch gummies, fucking amazing. Green apple, fair. Watermelon, fair. Cherry's mid. Cherry's so goddamn basic. Green apple, that's a good one. Alright, that's fine. So yeah, okay. I liked watermelon, banana, and blue raspberry. You hated my blue raspberry. You like green apple, watermelon, and cherry. I hated your cherry. We're equal. It's fine. Man, my brain is so rotted from Amari memes that when I see stairs, I think of Mari. Just get like Mari flashbacks. Oh, have you seen Anxiety? In Vegas. I had it recommended on my YouTube homepage recently. There is a mod they're making for Amari. And they recently posted a trailer for it, and it was like, it's called Mari? So I don't know if it's just extension of a mod that was already created, or if it's a brand new thing that hasn't been created. I haven't watched the trailer, but let me see if I can find it. I just like copied and pasted the trailer. It's called Rainy Mari. Rainy Mari, yeah, yeah. It just, yeah. Anxiety told me about that before. And the trailer popped up on my like YouTube recommended, so I saved it as a potential to maybe watch and like react to it, but I haven't done that yet, and I'm not sure if I'll do that for a video or a short or something. I have it just kind of like on my idea list, but I just kind of thought the concept is cool. Do they know like when that will be out potentially, or is it kind of just like mods? They're just working on it. It could take forever. I try to get into some Doki Doki Literature Club mods, but it just obviously takes a long time to like get updates on mods because these people are just doing them for fun. Like, it's not a paid job. Like, there's really no monetary gain behind it. You've seen the trailer. No spoilers, because like I said, I want to maybe watch it and react to it, but I thought I'd bring it up. Hey. Oh, we have a voice for this person. I forget how to say her name again. I was like, was it like Owie? Was it like literally like Owie? Oh, it's a Kelly female voice. What a joy. Hi, Noriko. Good morning. Did I call at a bad time? Not at all. I'm just about to go into the office. Oh, should I call back later? It's no problem. Don't stress. Okay, sorry. The nervous, apologetic girl on the other end of the call is Owie. Sato? An old school friend from back in the day. Though we never really had any common interests, we used to be inseparable at school. She was shy, I was introverted. I'm introverted too. Dummy. Cherry is good for soda. That's it. Yeah, Coke cherry is really fucking good. You're right. I don't know how I missed that one, Kelly. That's why you only look into mods that are done already. Yeah, that's probably smart. See, I learned that the hard way. Because I never got into mods before the Doki Doki Literature Club thing, and I was like, wow, I just played like the first part of this mod, and I don't even know if since then the rest of it has been released. Dummy. Vegas, you need to play some Amari mods. You should. That could be cool. Isn't it crazy how all the characters went to school together? I might try some Anxiety. We will see. I was also thinking that as well. Like, why did they all go to school together? Like, how do they still know each other? How do they still... Look at the pinky, guys! The pinky, I swear! Like... That's right, Emmy went to school with her, so they must have all went to school together. How old are they again? Did we say, like, Emmy was like 20? No, yeah, 20 or something? I like how you're like bringing up these points. Like, isn't it crazy? Maybe you should think about this, Mel. Ponder on this fact. I might try some Anxiety. We will see. Yeah, it could be cool to like revisit the game and try mods on it. But they're all early 20s, that's right. But also, like, for me anyways, Amari was a really long game, but I guess not all mods would make it like another 20-hour experience for normal people, 40 hours for me. She was shy, I was introverted. It was a combination that worked in our favor, even if our conversations were a little on the boring side. To say that we're no longer shy and introverted wouldn't be entirely true. Aoi has gotten better, she's definitely more outgoing, but she still suffers from a great deal of social anxiety. As for me, I'm still pretty introverted. My tolerance for being around other people has improved a bit, but I do prefer solitude. Me. And visiting places I've never been to before puts me on edge. Fucking hell, I feel I'm so called out on that one. Guys, I only go to Disney. Like, I want to go to Disney in Japan, or in Shanghai, or in Hong Kong, or go back to Disney in Paris, or Universal, all those places. But I think a huge part of me wants to go to the new parks that I've never experienced because it still like has aspects of things that I'm comfortable and used to. You know, like the thought of me going to like Disney Tokyo, exciting, exhilarating, coolest experience of my life. But the thought of me going to Tokyo, terrifying. Do I need to go to Tokyo? Can I not just go to Disney and go home? I mean, I should see more if I'm there, but terrifying. And I want to go to Universal Tokyo. Like, ugh, that'd be so cool. I was watching videos the other day. I swear this will be quick. I was watching videos the other day of like Universal in Tokyo, and there's a one section of the park from the Orlando Universal, and they basically replicated it to like a T in Tokyo. Just the only difference is that in Tokyo they have like a lot of American flags everywhere. To really emphasize like this is America, while in Orlando you don't really need the American flags everywhere because people get it, you're in America. But it just made me feel more comfortable to go visit the Universal in Tokyo because it looks so similar. Bro, not going to new places sounds lit to me and not scary. And bro, going new places? You're also younger than me. I did travel a lot more when I was younger. I did the whole Europe, and I went to Egypt, and I don't know, I just went all these like crazy places. And then as I got older, I was like, wait a second, I kind of just want to go to Disney. That's where I have the most fun. I need to go shower. Bye. Thank you for being here, Anxiety. Thank you for hanging out. Bye. My tolerance, or I just read that. To call Aoi my best friend would be accurate. She's my closest confidant. Even so, she knows nothing about my part-time masquerading as corpse girl. No one does, and I plan to keep it that way. Weird, because Aoi was the one who told Emmy about your site. I've never been outside America, so that sucks. Really? You gotta go. Give a passport, because that's kind of the first step. So, Aoi, what did you want to talk about? Oh, well, you see, that guy at work is still bothering me, and I want to see if you had any more advice for me. Ah, geez, the older guy that always hits on you? Yeah. What a creep. You're 19, for God's sake. He must be like, what, 50? Also, she's 19? So if Aoi's 19, then I would also be 19, and I said I've been doing this for a year, so I started, like, almost trying to murder people when I was 18 years old. No passport, I need one, get one. That's the first step. Once you have a passport, you feel a little bit more freedom. Not gonna lie. I was in the process of renewing my passport, and then Canada Post went on strike, so it like significantly delayed of me receiving my new passport. And once I finally got my new passport in the mail, I was like, wow, I could just book a trip tomorrow and go fucking anywhere if I wanted to. But before that, couldn't. Amazing advice, Mel. Thank you, Kelly. I thought that was great advice. Well, I can't say like, oh my god, you should like save your money and like plan trips or do all these cool things. You don't have a fucking passport. You know how long it takes to get a passport? It's ridiculous. It takes longer than a week. Also, before Act 1, it said 2 weeks earlier from the prologue, so you don't know how she learned about Corpse Girl yet. Oh. Wait, that's confusing, because I thought prologue was before, but then prologue and then 2 weeks before prologue? Okay, thank you. I forgot about that because I think that was last time we left off on that, right? You have a good memory, Jesus Christ. What you mean to tell me if you want to do something, I have to do it? Just genius. It's like people who are like, oh man, I really wish I could just like win the lottery or something. Biggest pet peeve, guys. Because those people, they don't buy lottery tickets. Vegas over here like, I just want to travel the world, and I'm like, bitch, go get a passport. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be mean. It's just funny. I think he's 52. Jesus, mother of God. You know his actual age? Well, whatever. If he's still bothering you, you have to take a stand. He's not your coworker, right? Just a regular customer. Oh wait, what, really? That's right. Then tell your manager, have him banned from the venue. I can't talk to the manager. I don't want to cause trouble for the company. I mean, he's one fucking person. Is he really causing like that much of the economy boost? Just genius. I don't need a passport. I'll just swim to Japan. At least make sure you go to the right side, or I guess the left side. Well, it depends where you are, which way you're looking. Go to the west side of your country first, and then start swimming. At least know which direction to start from. Oh my god. And that was the last time we saw Vegas. Also, that'd be insane. Imagine if somebody actually did that. If somebody actually, like, swam across, like, a huge ocean like that. Like, granted, there'd be, like, a whole rescue team, like, following them, like, just in case. But still. Insane. Geez, girls, sometimes you need to stand out on your own 2 feet. I know! Well, if talking to the manager is out of the question, then you need to be firm with that creep. Tell him you won't stand for being groped anymore. His behavior is simply unacceptable, and if he won't change, you won't serve him anymore. He's scary, Noriko. I don't know if I can confront him like that, and I'm only 19, so that's kind of a really scary concept, and I'd rather just go die in a hole, you know? He's always drunk, even before he comes into the place. I try not to serve him too much, but... Where does she work? In a restaurant? Bye, Vegas. Mel, I will miss you. Wait, what? Bye, Vegas. Mel will miss you. You have at least one. Kelly, why are you such an ass? Jesus Christ. Vegas will definitely be missed. Not just by me, but by many. Vegas has a whole damn community that would miss him. Grr. Are you sure you can't quit that stupid job? Working at a maid cafe really doesn't suit you at all. I thought you wanted a government position. I do. I wanted to work in a cozy office, kind of like you, but you know, I don't have any qualifications. Why don't I see if there's anything open here? Maybe Sinya can help out. He got me this job, remember? Sinya? Maybe. He was always a nice guy, right? Wait, and he also went to school with them too, Sinya? Because remember they were saying that he was like an intern or something. Rude. People hated it the one time I was nice. Well, you don't have to be such an ass. He's drunk before he even comes in the building. Mel before stream starts. I'm never drunk. I've never been drunk on stream once. I'm not kidding. I've never been drunk or intoxicated. Well, it's intoxicated. Like drinking one drink, does that count as intoxicated? Probably. I've never been drunk on stream. Yet. He's super nice. A stick in the mud, but a nice one. Hey, Noriko, don't be mean. Yeah. You want me to ask? Yes, please, if it's no trouble. It's no trouble. I'll talk to Sinya. Then maybe you can quit that crappy job and come work with me. I did see somebody stream once, and it was like a subathon kind of, but like when you paid money, she took shots, and it was kind of out of hand. Like, I was like, okay, this is a little unhinged. Like, you need to stop. Like, if I'm saying somebody needs to stop drinking, they really need to stop drinking. Sinya did go to school with them, too. I must have just not realized that everybody was going to school with each other until you literally brought it to my attention. I was like, wait a second. That really does sound wonderful. Thank you, Noriko. I'd be so lost without you. Wait, does the Tomoyo, did she go to school with them or no? Don't be silly. You're amazing, Aoi. Leave this to me. Thank you. And the call and heave a sigh. Having to go and ask Sinya about a job actually is a pain in the ass, but I'll never admit that to Aoi. I want to help the poor girl. I really do. I do nearly anything for her. I watch videos where people do drinking games while watching shows and stuff. Those are fun. Like videos or streams. Because I feel like at least for a video, if something a little chaotic or unhinged or a little like, you know, things are going a little sideways, they can at least edit things out. But, yeah. Tomio did not go to school with them. Tomio, I'm saying it wrong. Tomoe, thank you. She did not go to school with them? Okay, so she's the only one so far that's been in Act 1 that hasn't gone to school. Okay. I already told her how to say it. I know, and I forgot. I thought I remembered, but I didn't. I wrote it down, but I didn't look at my notes because I thought I remembered. The elevator arrives at the lobby, and I step inside as soon as the doors open. Wow, I was just on that page just to, like, go up the elevator. Cool. Did I just do shy voice, right? Yeah. Good morning, Karawasa. Fujikawa. Good morning. Sinye, takes me by surprise as I exit the elevator. Has he been waiting for me here? I wanted to catch you before we sit down to work. I sent you another friend request. Can you make sure you got it this time? Oh, this is awkward. Again? You suck, Mel. Thanks. Ew, that felt gross to say. Good, Mel. Oh, yeah, okay. What am I supposed to do when he puts me on the spot like this? I try not to groan as I get my phone out and open up noise. It's impossible to hide my scream from Sinye's piercing gaze. Well, what do you know? I have a new friend request. Oh, great. It worked this time. Oh, wait. Oh, great. It worked this time. Go ahead and accept it, please. Yeah, sure thing. Can you not just accept him and then, like, block him or not block him, but hide him from your feed so you don't have to see any of his posts? I hesitantly accept the request. A little firework animation pops up on the screen with a celebratory message about making a new friend. Hey, it looks like we're officially friends now. So, can I call you Noriko from now on? Oh, awkward. So if you're Facebook friends, then you can use first names? I've never cared much for formalities. I try to adhere to them in the workplace, but honestly, I don't care if people refer to me by my first or last name, regardless of whether they're friends or not. That's fine. You can call me Noriko. Sinya's eyes light up. That seems to have made the boy happy. The boy. Thank you. Oh, you can call me Sinya, of course. Sinya, hey, we've known each other since junior high, right? Shouldn't we have been on a first name basis anyways? Yes, that's true, but we're in the office now, you know. It wouldn't do if you started working here and called me Sinya right away. I suppose. Anyway, I'm really glad we're proper friends now. Noriko, maybe we can get a coffee sometime? I can't help but feel he's trying to push his luck as far as it will go. Any suspicions I had about him having a crush on me are now confirmed. I brush a stray lock of hair out of my face and smile as sweetly as I can while I change the subject. Hey, actually, I wanted to ask you something. Are there any more temp jobs available here right now? Temp jobs? Huh. Are you looking to pick up extra hours? No, not exactly. I'm asking for a friend who needs a new job. A friend of Noriko? Oh, well, let's see. We pretty much always have data entry roles up for grabs, unless your friends want something more interesting. Do you have any particular qualifications? Not really. Data entry is more than fine. Actually, you already know who I'm talking about. Remember Aoi Sato? Aoi Sato? Yes. I think I do remember her. That really shy girl from our school days, correct? That's her, yeah. Wow, I never knew you were still in touch with school friends, Noriko. Aoi's probably the only one. We're fairly close. Is that so? As for me, I don't really have any friends from back then. Sinya's heartbreaking confession doesn't surprise me too much. He doesn't strike me as the type of person to have many friends at all. Sure, I'm the same, but... Oh, but what am I saying? We're friends now, so I guess I do keep in touch with school friends. Yeah, I guess so. Hey, I'll ask my superior if we can get Satu an interview. Is that okay? I'd really appreciate that. Thank you, Shinya. No problem. Leave it to me. He gives me an awkward salute before skipping away. We skipped away. Okay. Our little exchange has obviously made him pretty happy. A little too happy for being our boss. She's so judgy for real. I'm so judgy too. Before reading that, I was so judgy on the last two lines of not dialogue, whatever, stage directions. I don't know. For some reason, something that Tomoe Wannabe said yesterday pops into my head. She mentioned that I'm leading Sinya on, but that's not true, is it? I shake the thought out of my head. I'm just trying to be nice to him. That's not wrong, is it? I also forgot I'm just trying to be nice. I take a seat at my desk and perform my morning ritual. From my handbag, I retrieve my headphones, coffee, and breath mints. Computer on, music playing, coffee open. My fingers tap rhythmically against the keyboard and I slip into the usual workday trance. Good job, you said Tomoe right, thank you. I get a gold star. Oh, I can do things sometimes. Oh my god, I have to do a southern accent. Oh, golly gee! So, I see that you're connected with Sinye on Noise now, huh? My walk to the train station is interrupted by a familiar, grating voice. Sounds like both of you are getting on pretty well. Oh, how did you... Oh, of course. Tomoe and I are already friends on Noise. She would have seen the notification when I accepted Sinya's request because she has nothing better to do with her life than to be on Noise and stalk people. Mel, if I ever had a kid, I'm gonna make sure you can't pronounce their name right. Bradicus Chaticus. Is that right? Because I don't want your kid to have either of those names. Though the one that starts, there's a name that Kelly wants to name his future child, and it starts with an F, and I cannot say it. I cannot say it. It's actually kind of strange that Tomoe and I are connected through the app. We added each other on my first day of work, before I learned how much of an intolerable excuse for a human being she is. We simply never deleted each other, even after all these months. Her posts are entertaining anyway, and since I rarely ever post anything myself, she probably forgot we were connected at all until today. IDK if I actually want to name my kid that. What was it? Yeah, that one, thank you. But the name is Ferdinand. I don't fucking know, man. That's a hard name. I don't think anybody can name that. I think your kid will just be like, hi, I'm Ferdy. Don't worry about it. Now, oh. Gosh, Ollie G! Guy can't even say words. Now look, don't get me wrong, you hear? I ain't actually interested in Shinye. Nah, I'm real happy for you both, like... Waiting for the Tomoe and Noriko hater to lovers arc. Please give me lesbians in this game. It's spelled how it's said. I can't. It doesn't sound real. ... But what I can't stand is a stank like yourself getting some while I'm over here all dry like a desert. What the hell are you talking about? It pisses me off that guys chase sluts like you and you barely have to put in any work. Wait, what? Will you just call me a slut? Meanwhile, nice girls like me gotta put in so much effort to even get noticed. You almost put too much effort in? I mean, we still notice it, but like, I don't know if you're dateable, you know? Kinda just eye candy. You like Timothy and Jimothy though. Yeah, but I don't like Bradicus and Chaticus. But I did like Timothy and Jimothy. I think that'd be cute. Could you imagine having twins and naming them Timothy and Jimothy? Oh no, she's not like other girls. She's a nice girl. Frickin' pick me. Y'all, you think all of this is just, oh my god. You think all of this is just natural? I put so much effort into how I look, you know. We fucking know. We didn't think any of this was natural, actually. And guys like Sinya don't even bat an eyebrow at me. You mean bat an eyelid, right? Whatever, it don't matter. I'm sick of old skanks like ye getting everything for nothing. Look, let me be honest with you. I'm not interested in Sinya, and I'm not trying to be with him. I don't chase guys, and it's pretty rare that they chase me. You've got me all wrong. Like I believe you? Do you spend your time chasing chicks then? Maybe. That's none of your business. That's not your business. But I am her. What the fuck? That's not your business, but you don't have to worry about me pursuing Sinya. Tell you what, any guy at the office is all yours, okay? I'm not interested. Also fair. I would never date anybody I work with. That's a fucking horrible idea. Oh, is this how it's gonna be, slut? I did not say that right. I believe Tomoe. Gosh, Ollie G, I can't even say a word. Y'all think no one is good enough for ye, but they're good enough for me. You're just like all the other girls. You think I'm worth being pitied? You think I need it? Mel's descending further and further into the murderer's personality accidentally. That was completely accidental. A lot of the similarities I have with the murderer personalities, like murderer's personality, I don't have to tell you or confirm that like, oh yeah, that is like me, or oh, I'm like that in certain scenarios. I don't have to say that, But then that one just slipped through the cracks. I literally just said verbatim what she was saying. Oh my god, this whole time, if I didn't say like I related to any of this shit, then nobody would have any suspicion that I'm actually like the murderer. But I was an idiot, and I was like, oh my god, I feel like I'm so much like this character. Y'all just like all the other girls. You think I'm worth being pitied? Y'all think I need it? You think I need it? Well, I don't want your pity. You're nothing but a fake skank. Also, skank. That's a word I haven't heard in a while. Tomoe pushes forward, her bulk forcing me to the sidewalk and into the thicket of trees bordering the path. Jesus Christ, that scared me. I don't need to say that scared me. I literally jumped. It's not a Kelly jump scare. I don't need to audibly tell you I got scared. You saw it. Oh my god, it's a little cat fight now. I'm almost 3 hours into this. Am I even close to finishing Act 1 or not even close? Because I feel like I have to at least go through the second day of the story where I actually send that picture to that girl. The burning slap across my face comes out of nowhere. I'm blinded by the white stars, and then my entire face feels like it's on fire. The strike is hard, sharp, vicious. It happens so suddenly that I'm having difficulty processing it. I stumble, but my legs don't quite give out. My mind races, trying to put together what just happened. Tomoe hit me. Why? Why did she hit me? There's a strange sort of disconnect in my mind. My body doesn't feel like my own. Like it isn't actually happening to me, but rather I'm watching it happen to someone else. Time seems to slow down and speed up all at once. The slap replays twice in my mind before Tomoe's hand even leaves my face. Not my fault, nothing is scary. I catch a glimpse of her furious expression, red and strained and overwhelmed with anger. I hate ye! I hate everyone like ye! Don't pity me! The second strike connects with my chin, and I flinch, my entire body paralyzed with pain. She hit me again? Stop! I hate ye! I hate ye! Tomoe has lost it. She's absolutely furious, and I can't figure out what I did wrong. Her third attack is a curled fist aimed straight to my stomach. Through sheer luck or complete accident, I tumble backwards, narrowly avoiding the punch, and instead landing on my rear. The pavement is rough and hard, but I'm sure it feels a lot better than taking a fist in the gut. Tomoe is justified because she's slapping me and she's punching me. Thanks. Also, Pinky. Also, is this a gang sign? Tomoe screams and rushes at me, but I scramble to my feet and grab her by the wrist. She flails wildly, her eyes looking like they'll pop out of her skull at any given second. Her breathing is harsh and ragged, and tears of rage have caused a flood of clotted makeup to run down her face. And because she's hot, fair. Okay, I'll give her that. Calm down, she struggles against me, slowly giving in as my grip. Oh my god, I can't fucking read a sentence. She struggles against me, slowly giving in as my tight grip prevents her from attacking me further. She begins to sob slowly. I hate ye! I hate everything about ye! Alright, we had a little cat fight, we're over. With a great pull, Tomoe frees herself from my grip. She steps away, cursing, and then runs past me. I blink in disbelief as she breaks into a sprint, heading to the direction of the train station. I raise a hand to my tender face and touch it gently. The stinging sensation is completely new to me. Never before have I been attacked like that. What the hell was that all about? Oh, I'm crying. I can't believe she hit me. She's, kind of a cunt. Yeah, she's a cunt. The pack of frozen vegetables pressed against my face soothes my soul and jaw, but does very little to calm my nerves. I'd be pissed. I'm still on edge after what happened today. Tomoe actually physically attacked me, all because I said something. I'm not sure what that provoked her anger. I'm also not sure either. What the hell? Why did I make her so mad? Maybe that girl is more complicated than I gave her credit for. I mean, she's the one who kept calling me a skank over and over again. I mean, if anything, I should have hit her. Seems like she has her own inner demons, just like the rest of us. I've replayed the event in my head 100 times since returning home. Without confronting Tomoe about it, I don't think I'll ever figure out what incited her aggression. but I don't plan on talking to her about it anytime soon. I wouldn't say I'm scared of her, but I don't exactly want to encourage a repeat performance. I rest the bag of frozen vegetables on the small of the coffee table next to me. On the small? On the small coffee table, okay. Oh wait, on the small, oh my god, I can't even freaking read this. I think I've done all I can to reduce the painful swelling for now. Sighing and leaning back, I let the soft padding of the couch consume my body as I sink deeper. My eyes gaze over as I bring my phone to my face. My fingers lazily tap and scroll as I look through a carefully created obituary newsfeed, a list of deaths that have been reported throughout the day. Oh my god, is that how quickly they get reported? Wait, but we haven't sent that picture yet, so it doesn't matter. Using a set of handy filters, I narrow the feed down to include only women's deaths. In the age range of 30 to 50, I set the location to cover all of Japan. I immediately exclude any results that mention natural causes of death. I'm hoping for specific cases, suicide, or, as in more often reported, accidents. Of course, I'm looking to find out whether my latest victim has offed herself yet. But have I sent that picture? Should this search string return no results, then it's pretty easy to look up recent murders. They're few and far between. Between suicides, accidents, and murders, I've covered all the potential ways my victim could die. Yeah, you sent it. You literally read that. I thought I was gonna send it soon. I didn't realize actually, because it was like the timestamp was tomorrow morning at like 11:07 or something. I remember that, but I didn't realize I actually sent it. Oh my god. 9 out of 10 of the search results include a photograph of the deceased, not a photo of their corpse. Mind you, this isn't the database of the deceased I'm looking through. Rather, it's usually a nice, flattering picture of the recently departed, submitted by their kin to go along with their obituary. I use the photos submitted with obituaries to compare and match with the images of my victims. This is the only reliable way I have to discover whether or not my victims have perished. I feel like this is also so soon to even be, like, in the obituary. Like, if it literally happened today, why would it already be in there? If I knew a victim's name, I could easily look up their current fate, but my website doesn't ask for that information. Call it respect for the victim's privacy, but there's a lot more to it than that. But that's a topic to dwell on another day. I also feel like you should know their names. I just think that, yeah. Tonight's search turns up no solid leads. I'm disappointed, but this result isn't entirely unexpected. After all, I set the date of my latest victim's photograph to tomorrow. Yeah. Oh wait, okay, so she set the date on it, but it wasn't like a scheduled send. She did literally just send it. There's still time for her to freak out and end it all. Okay, I decided to go to sleep early tonight. I'm not even feeling hungry enough to eat the cheap convenience store meal that's been sitting in my fridge since yesterday. Though, if I go to sleep now, it will feel like tomorrow arrives sooner. Tomorrow. I'll have to see Tomoe at work. There's no way I can avoid her since her desk is so close to mine. The idea doesn't sit well with me. On the other hand, my victim might conquer herself, which would definitely make me feel better. It could very well be my next success, and the suspense is just about enough to kill me. Tomorrow. I thought there's be more to that. Just tomorrow. It's happening. Tomorrow. I love you. You'll die. It's Wednesday, the 27th morning. Wait, was it the 20th? Wow. My typing is hesitant and distracted this morning. My fingers falter, misstep, and tap backspace repeatedly. This is no good. I can't focus on my work while I'm staring at the top of Tomoe's head, popping up from behind a monitor a few desks away. Even my work playlist isn't inspiring me to polarize the keyboard today. Normally, a blast of pure volume and a shot of caffeine is enough to carry me through the greatest heights of productivity. Yeah, that's... What was the two things? No, I already forgot. Oh, blast of pure volume, like listening to music and caffeine. Yeah, no, that's accurate. If I listen to music and that's... What the fuck? If I listen to music and caffeinate myself, I can get shit done. Sometimes when I'm editing, I'll just, like, listen to John Denver. I press a finger to my pursed lips, trying hard to regain my focus. I absent-mindedly noticed that I missed the edge of my top lip when applying lipstick this morning. Damn, I'm really out of sorts today. At least I managed to apply some extra blush to cover up the faint bruising on my face. I might have overdone it a little, but it's better than looking like I stepped out of a boxing ring. Good morning, Noriko. Boy, have I got some neat news for you. I'm so absorbed in my own thoughts that I barely register Sinya's standing in front of my desk. Noriko, excuse me, Noriko. Are you there? Yeah, but what the hell do you have to say to me? Huh? My eyes fixated on Sinya's goofy smile. I quickly removed my headphones. Fujikawa Sinya, hi, sorry. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Tired is all. Oh, I hear you. I was up late last night. Boy, I must have been up past 10. Just could not put down this new crime thriller I've been reading. Oh, yeah, right. I was up late reading too. Your horror novels, right? Don't they leave you feeling a little scared before you go to sleep? No, not really. It's all fiction, so it's pretty easy to distinguish from reality. Is that so? Wow, that's not like my book at all. The crimes in the story are all based on real cases. My jaw hits the floor every time I turn the page. You read that before bed? That's gives serial killer. But plot twist, I'm the serial killer, not you. Yeah. Anyway, no, that's you. Anyway, let me tell you this. Your friend Sato can take on data entry opening starting from Monday. Perfect! Aoi has a job! Let's go! We can be work buddies and she can watch me get bitch slapped. She doesn't even need to interview. That's how much the boss trusts me. I'm genuinely impressed with Sinya's ability to score Aoi a job. Say what you want about the guy, but the bigwigs obviously have faith in him. I was up late reading too. Just don't tell him it was about the people who died yesterday. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I murdered somebody yet. Wow, Sinya. I didn't know what to say. Thank you so much. Don't thank me yet. Also, the amount of times that Sinya's brought up her one hobby he knows about. Oh, I know you so well. You were reading those books again? Yeah, that thing that you told me you do once. Were you reading them? Or maybe he just saw her reading them once and was like, this is her hobby. I know her. Oh, flirting. I think. I don't know. Don't thank me yet. Sato is going to be worked to the bone. I hope she's prepared for it. Trust me, anything will be better than her current job. Really, thank you, Sinya. You came through for us here. Well, I'm just happy to help. Hey, Noriko, can I ask you something? I was just thinking about the timeline. So, Emmy died, and this reality is 2 weeks before. But Aoi runs into Emmy at the mall, which is apparently where they both mutually worked, right? Sinya gives Stalker more than he gives Killer? No, he can't. I don't know. I don't know if he would only stalk. I don't know if he would stop there. I don't know. After a long time, maybe, I don't know, maybe he could be a little bit of a murderer. Hey, Noriko, can I ask you something? Sure, shoot. Shoot? Oh, right, an expression. Sorry, I just remembered this case in the novel I'm reading, where a police officer shoots at a perp, only to... Hey, you wanted to ask me something. Yeah, get on topic. Aoi never worked at the mall. She was just at the mall. I assume she worked there. So she just works at a restaurant that's not at the mall? I make so many assumptions. I know it's a problem. Just imagine how I'm like in real life. Right. Are you friends with Wannabe? I blink a couple of times. Tomoe? You're right. You're on a first-name basis with her, and you must be great friends. No, we're not. We just beat each other up sometimes. I mean, I wouldn't say... Listen, would you mind putting in a good word for me with her? I'm kind of interested in taking her out sometime, but I could never ask her myself. So Sinya doesn't like us. He was just trying to get close to Tomoe. Cool. I mean, not that I wanted to be with him, but you know what I mean. Cool to be used. I'm stunned, gobsmacked, speechless. Shinya likes Tomoe. I thought he likes me. It's my intuition. Is my intuition wrong? I wonder if the clues have been in front of me this whole time. What else haven't I been seeing? Naruko, what do you say? Sinya, look, honestly, I'm not really friends with Tomoe. I don't think I can help you. Oh, I see. That's a shame. I thought maybe you were close. Darn, I guess there's not much else to be done, is there? Even after I helped you and Sato out and all. Jesus Christ, you're only a nice guy so you could call in your own favor, you bastard. Is he really trying to guilt me? If he's a fucking man, I'm sure he is. Sorry, but it's true. I have to hand it to him. I didn't think he had it in him. Well, I suppose you can just tell Sato to start work on Monday morning. Guess I'll see you around the office then. Sinya leaves and I bury my face in my hands. Has this world gone mad all of a sudden? Sinya likes Tomoe and not me? It's not that I'm disappointed. Hell, I don't even have feelings for the guy. But for him to be interested in someone vapid like her just blows my mind. I mean, I would assume that every guy would be interested in her, but I would assume also that every guy wouldn't, like, ask her out. Because they would just, like, either one, they would just assume that they'd get rejected, or two, they just know they wouldn't like her personality, and, like, there's only so much you can look at for a while, you know? And then you just can't deal with them. Like, somebody can be really attractive, but if they're mean, they're just mean. I never liked Sinya, but now that he likes Tomoe, I must have him. Noriko probably. Yeah, her thought process is kind of bizarre. It's almost like she feels insulted for not being wanted, but she doesn't want to be wanted by the person that she's not wanted by. It makes no fucking sense. To add insult to the literal injury, it's not an injury. Tomoe, oh right, that one. That was an injury, okay. To add insult to the literal injury, Tomoe assaulted me yesterday. She had a vicious, violent side to her that Sinya doesn't know about. He could be in a real danger if he pursues her. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe he would like it. I don't know. I'm completely unable to process what I should do. Shinya scored Aoi a job, and I'm truly thankful. Do I feel like I owe him one? Should I ask Tomoe out for him? Or warn him about her? I need to clear my head. I decide to step away from my desk and visit the restroom. Wow, a lot of frickin' problems for a 19-year-old. I can't relate at all. Like, who cares? Let him date her. You don't have to get involved. Like, it doesn't matter. But it's a game. Everything matters what happens. So, though I'm not used to... wait, what? Though I have no need to use the restroom, I enter a stall and lock the door behind me. Sitting on the toilet, closed lid, I lean back and exhale. Look at these amazing doors. Floor to almost ceiling. Fantastic. I'm getting too caught up in office drama. That's what the issue is. It's unlike me. I'm supposed to be stoic, unflinching. It's my ideology, my entire identity. My emotions are better locked away than switched on my sleeve. I'm corpse girl, for crying out loud. My purpose is bigger than all of this. I'm destined for greatness. The day will come when people fear my name, right? I shake the doubts from my mind and pat my cheeks. I'm doing all of this for the right reasons. I know I am. If I start doubting myself now, I'll never see my mission through. Is that my phone? An unfamiliar jingle rings out through the restroom, echoing off the walls. It sounds like a phone alert, but where did it come from? It takes me a few seconds to realize I have my own phone in my hands, and it's vibrating. Incessantly, I must have grabbed it subconsciously from my desk when I stood up. The screen is lit up, and a message reads, "One new article matches your custom filter. Dead body. Lol." Wait, what? Why did I make that my... The auto newsfeed I set up last night, it actually located something. I hurriedly unlocked my screen and opened a certain app, the same app I was trawling through last night looking for obituaries. A little unread mail icon sits at the top of the screen, blinking and practically shouting for my reaction. I hit the icon and read the information presented to me. An article posted online today at 11:22 a.m. because I think it was set up for 11:07. Keywords found: miss, accident, Numerical data range 30 to 50. Image found, data found, yes. Wednesday, May 27th, Miss Akane, I can't say that, Terusamaki, 36, Chiba Prefecture, was pronounced dead this morning at her personal residence at 8:38 a.m. The chief coroner reports that Miss Turakami was involved in an accident resulting from Wait, what is that? Did she choke? Miss Turakami survived by her husband, Mr. Goro Turakami, 42, and their daughter. She was a mom. It's about to get bad. Am I making progress through the act 2 at least? And their daughter, Miss Fu Turamako, 1. A funeral service will be held on Friday, May 29th. This just happened 3 hours ago. How do you know when the funeral is going to be? View image attachment? Sure. I hurriedly tap the button and gasp at the image loads. Literally the exact same photo that was sent to me to kill her. So usually it would be the family. That's what they said in the game. They said it would be the family who sends the image for the obituary. And somebody sent us this exact same image. I can't remember the length of the process, not gonna lie. You're totally fine. And someone sent us this exact same image from the family. Was it her husband? You know, honestly, right when like the husband names like survived by husband, blah blah blah, I just had this like, is it? Is it? Don't confirm or deny, please. Nobody say anything. But like, is it? It's her, the photo. It's unmistakably the same woman. Plain features, little makeup, no signs of a personality. Everyone's like, you look like her. You know what? Next stream I'm gonna come in with like fucking pink hair or some shit. I wear plaid shirts. I have a personality. I wear hats. Kane Duramaki, the latest victim to receive a photo of her own corpse. My breathing stops all of a sudden. I'm gasping for air, my cheeks on fire, my fingers numb. I don't care who did it or not, to be honest. It wasn't significant. Malika, you're dead, and one of your family members did it. Oh my god. I did it. My meticulously crafted photo caused this woman to end her own life. Yeah, but who sent the photo? That's the real murderer. Finna get sussy, I think. An accident resulting in I can't say that, meaning she died by suicide. Oh, wow. Strangled herself or held her head down in the bath? How do you do that to yourself? How do you, like... That's crazy. That's insane. Because, like, okay, that thought process here, it's like to hang yourself, you could just, like, okay, I'm gonna, like, kick the chair away, and then, oh, fuck, but there's nothing you can do to fix it. But to actually, like, force yourself to stay in the water in a bath where you can easily not be in the water anymore. Like, it's not like I forced myself to be in the deep end of the pool and now it's too late to escape and oops, I died. My bad. You just do it, right? But, like, how? Like, it's just like, I just feel like you need to do that in the deep end so when you realize, oh fuck, it might be like, you know, I shouldn't give ideas. I shouldn't explain, like, the better way to off yourself. Like, that's... Stop, Mel. Please stop. An accident resulting in Yeah, I read that. Okay. The news never reports anything as a suicide. It's such a taboo topic in this culture. Everything is always an accident. All this time I've been trying to compel someone to kill themselves. My corpse photos constantly becoming more and more elaborate, more and more convincing and realistic. And now somebody has died again because of me. Because of Corpse Girl, or whoever sent you the photo. I was right all along. I do possess power. I have the power to end lives through my work, my art. I've known it all this time, and I've finally proven it. Uru Hatono's death planted the seeds to my belief in the mind. The belief that Corpse Girl is more than a mortal being. Don't stop, Mel. I'm taking notes. Mel CG gets to commit no life crazy. I'm accidentally being logical with like the best way to off yourself, and then actually, yeah, don't take my advice. I need a disclaimer in my in the bottom of all my videos. I need like a disclaimer that's like, don't take my advice. Everything I say is stupid. I never know what I'm talking about. It's dangerous to listen to me. And now Octane, Tursomaki demise has caused those seeds to bloom and blossom into pure certainty. Corpse Girl truly can end lives. It's a wonderful revelation, and it relieves my turbulent mind. However, I can't get my fingers to scroll back up to reread the obituary. My hands aren't functioning. My legs dangle lifelessly from the toilet seat, and my coffee from this morning is working its way back up my throat. I feel the sting of tears in my eyes, sweat trinkles on my forehead, dripping down my uncharacteristically thick makeup. All of a sudden, I can't breathe. My lungs refuse to take in any more oxygen. I panic and fall forward, miraculously slamming my hands into the stall door to prevent my head from colliding with the floor. Oh, well, if they did take your advice, they'll never know anyways, so it's okay. Jesus Christ. You made that worse and better all in the same sentence. My nails scrape against the doors, enamel painting, peeling chunks of green from the surface as I slide down, down, and down until my head rests uncomfortably on the damp tiles. Am I like manic? Like, I don't even know. My eyes roll back and my tongue rolls out the side of my mouth, dangerously close to the tiled floors, but completely out of my sight and mind. I taste foundation and blush, a little bit of sweat, then nothing at all, and then the still air envelopes my taste buds. My photo killed that woman. That woman killed herself because of my photo. My photo killed that woman. That woman killed herself because of my photo. My woman killed that photo of herself because of that photo of the woman who killed herself in the photo. My eyes begin to regain their focus and my stomach turns, heaves, and shakes, and the warm coffee spills from my lips as I try to smile but only manage to gurgle. The gritty paint underneath my fingernails has a rough texture that I don't like very much. Imagine what the girl in this next stall is thinking right now, hearing this girl go crazy. I feel queasy and ecstatic at the same time. It's a horribly wonderful feeling that I could do without. So much for stoic, unflinching Noriko. Remember stoic, unflinching Noriko? This is her, withering on the bathroom floor, her lungs working once more and her breath ragged and gasping, sucking in air like a mosquito sucks in blood. This is Noriko. Noriko with the Ganados fantasies of death and killing people without having to kill them at all, without having to leave her apartment because the outside world is scary and there are people out there probably trying to kill her. So this game is about an introvert who doesn't want to leave their house and is still a murderer. Interesting. This is Noriko, me, the real me, acting tough and fearless. When I'm crying on the inside, always sad, always miserable, always lying on the bathroom floor with my fists clenched and my phone resting in a puddle and my life slowly spiraling out of control. This is me. I did this. I killed that woman. She had a husband and a daughter and some random person requested that I kill her. So I did. She probably didn't do anything wrong. She looked boring. She must have rubbed somebody the wrong way. Maybe she didn't even know what she did. Just like how I rubbed Tomoe the wrong way and I didn't know what I did. But Tomoe slapped me twice, hard, and it hurt. And it must have hurt that woman too when she strangled herself and killed herself. I killed her. I directly killed her with my indirect actions. She's dead now and I'm alive. I'm still here, lying on the bathroom floor on the 14th story of Shinjuku's Temijin office building, and I have paint underneath my fingernails, and Aoi is going to start to work here on Monday. But I did it. I killed her. Finally, after countless months of pretense, of false starts, of failures and disappointments, I killed somebody again. Corpse Girl strikes for the second time. That's what it looks like it's about for real. This is insane. But above all else, above this grime and muck on the floor and this tingling feelings underneath my fingernails, above all of that, this feels good. This feels so, so good. Blood has returned to my legs. The pins, the needles have faded. Pins and needles, but she lose, like, feeling in her legs? Is that why? Wait. And my toes quiver beneath my stockings and shoes. An electrical charge pulses down my thighs and disparates through my feet. I manage to plant 2 hands firmly on the tiles and push myself up onto the wobbling knees. I suck in air and breathe all of it back out almost at once. I feel dizzy and a bizarre warmth that's welling up inside my stomach and chest. Thank God she was in the bathroom for this. Imagine if this fucking happened in her actual, like, little cubicle. I think this should be 5150 for sure. For sure. Well, maybe not, thank God. Maybe she should have been in her cubicle and then get 5150'd, and then that could be the end of the story. Game over. Quick ending. I managed to steady myself through to sit back on the top of the toilet seat, with my feet planted firmly on the ground and my hands resting on my lap. I try to regain my senses of self. I might have lost my composure a little bit upon reading the news, but who could blame me? Everything I worked for over the last year is finally starting to pay off. My second victim is dead. With this, Corpse Girl's popularity is sure to rise. More and more people will issue requests through my website. More and more people will receive corpse photos. And more people will... She killed herself. She killed herself. Oh, I wish I could see the real body. If only I could see her mangled corpse drenched in sweat and finally at peace. What do you mean finally at peace? I don't think she wanted to die. Well, I mean, you had to have wanted to die at least a little bit to kill yourself if you receive a photo that scares you enough to kill yourself. Imagine if she does that in the middle of the work floor, gets caught, and then it's just over. Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, that'd be like the quick ending of this game. That would be wild. I noticed my phone is wedged between my wet fingers. I must have subconsciously scooped it up from the pool of muck on the floor. I try to ignore the sticky texture clinging to the screen. My finger is no longer numb. I scroll up and reread the obituary article. Miss Akane Turmamaki, 36, of Chiba Prefecture, I can't say so, was pronounced dead this morning. Dead. Pronounced dead. My breathing staggers once again. My jaw gently lowers. Involved in an accident. Hot steam clouds my face, resulting in I can't say that. I salivate unconsciously, a trickle of moisture creeping down my chin and dropping on my lap. This would be the good ending. Oh shit, what's gonna happen that this gets worse? My cheeks are flushed, my wisdom slightly blurred. My vision. My vision slightly blurred. She killed herself. Because of me. She killed. I let out a gasp as my hips rise against my will. My toes curl. My legs stiffen. My skin tingles. I lean back against the cristern, the cold porcelain penetrating the thin fabric of my clothes and chilling my burning hot skin. My eyelids flutter as my mind hazes over. I can't control my body any longer. All the anticipation of the last few days, the tension building in my muscles. I can't. My legs tense up, my knees buckle, my neck tilts back. A whispered gasp slips slowly between my lips. My phone falls to the ground once more as my fingers slowly uncurl. Listening to Classroom of the Elite Season 2 intro song over and over and over again feels so good. We're going through a manic episode. It's fine, anxiety. I've still never watched that yet. Me neither. The dull tink sound as it hits the floor is the last thing my foggy mind registers before I drift away. Also, welcome back, anxiety. Okay, back to the hot bitch. Oh, golly gee! Yeah, look like horse shit! Tomoe brazen drawl snaps me out of my dead-eyed stare. Looks like ye have slippin' in the sewer. It suits ye. I can't. I don't know what she's talking about. I can't really focus on what she's saying. I realize I've been staring at my computer screen for about 20 minutes, rarely blinking. My mouth is dry as though I've stopped producing saliva altogether. A dull throb in my lap causes me to cross one leg over the other in an attempt to get comfortable. You know, I'm talking here. It's rude to ignore your superior. I swallow in an attempt to moisten my parched throat before speaking in a cracked voice. Do you need something? Thought y'all should know that Sinya and I are gonna hit the town on Friday night. Turns out he's fancied me for a while now. That's just what she wanted, that attention. In the end, seems like the better gal won, don't you think? So was she fighting me for him? Even though I didn't want him? Seems that way, is that all? I can tell Tomoe is trying to get under my skin, but I'm honestly not in the mood to deal with it right now. I thought you'd be more torn up about it. I don't care in the slightest. Why don't you go and sit back at your desk? Whatever. Hey, maybe I'll meet you after work again. Ha. Why, so you can attack me again? I realized my voice was louder than intended. A few people nearby tilt their heads quizzically. She only wanted him because she thought he liked you. She thought he liked you. So she thought that... Wow, Vegas, you understand women more than I do. So she's thinking now that she, like, stole him from me. That's insane. I realized my voice was louder than intended. A few people nearby tilt their heads quizzically. Tomoe takes a cautious step back. Keep your voice down, psycho. Stuff like that's been between me and you. You assaulted me. I should report you to the police. Don't you dare! Lost for words, Tomoe turns tail and walks away. I sigh and lean back in my office chair. Why do I feel so exhausted? My mind flickers, piecing together fragments of memory from the bathroom a short while ago. That's right, I let myself get carried away in the exhilaration of my success. I temporarily stepped away from my own body and let my basest instincts take over. But I'm in control now. I'm myself again. Yeah, but Tomoe is dumber than Noriko thought, so she doesn't know Noriko doesn't care at all. That's funny. God, women are so complicated. So Tomoe is really just think that, like, she's just rubbed that all into to Noriko, to my face, just rubbed it in my face, and I'm like kind of upset about it, but I can't do anything because, like, I'm not like cool and hot like she is, and I can't get the men like she can, but I didn't want them anyways. I'm Noriko, stoic and unflinching. I'm Corpse Girl, successful and feared. I can kill people as easily as I can manipulate a photo. People like Tomoe should be scared of me. People like Tomoe shouldn't mess with me. I'm in control now. Can I send a picture to her? Like, is that kind of like breaking the rules of how the website works? Climbing the steps to my apartment is always such a chore. I wish I'd moved into a building with an elevator, but I simply couldn't afford to when I first moved out on my own last year. These old apartment buildings creak and groan when you ascend the stairs. On top of that, you can hear the bustling of other people within their tiny homes as you progress up each floor. There's always a slight whiff of mold or mildew whenever I ascend the stairs. I want to chalk it up to the fact the building is so old, but it is possible some of the residents here don't keep their apartments very clean. At the very least, this neighborhood is decent. I feel safe in my home, even if it is a small and cramped. And my neighbors are respectful from what I can tell, not that I really know them at all. In fact, the only neighbors I have regular contact with are the very same ones I leech Wi-Fi from. Some middle-aged divorced guy named Kenji, who lives on the floor below me, and his daughter Momo. Kenji, a decent enough guy, he works overnight, which unfortunately means Momo is left home alone a lot in the evenings. Momo is a sweet girl, perhaps 6 or 7 years old. Occasionally I hear her singing drift into my apartment, but it doesn't bother me too much. She's just a kid. It's the very same Kenji and Momo that I bump into when I'm climbing the stairs this evening. Oh, yeah, we've never talked to this guy. I don't really have much for male characters. I have one guy who did a deep voice that was like the boss of that place. Like, even in general, I don't have voices really for male characters. I could just do another deep voice, I guess. Oh yeah, it was still... Wait, this isn't like the main guy in this game, is it? Like the one that's on like the art? The boss of that place is irrelevant now, right? This isn't like the main guy, like on like the game art. It kind of looks like him, because I wanted to give him the Kermit voice. No, this is a side character. Okay, I'll just do a deep voice then, so he'll just get that other side character's deep voice. I'm like, all anime guys look the same. That was horrible.
Oh, good evening.
Dot dot dot. Hello.
We're just on our way to get some dinner. Isn't that right, Momo?
Yes. That sounds nice. I hope you have a good meal.
Thank you. Say, are you feeling okay? You look like you've been in some trouble. There's dirt or something all over the side of your face.
I tilt my head and reach a hand to my cheek. Sure enough, dry muck has blended into my makeup and caked over my face. It seems like my eyeliner has smeared as well. Is this from when I fell in the bathroom? Damn it. Have I looked like this all day? Oh, right. I try to make up some lie so Kenji doesn't worry about me. I actually fell asleep on the train home and I guess the seats were kind of dirty.
Is that so?
You should wash your face and do your makeup again. I can help if you like. I can't help but smile slightly at Momo's generous offer. Thank you, Momo. I'll be sure to wash up and make myself look nice again. You go have some dinner with your dad. The girl nods resolutely.
Well, I hope you're okay at any rate. Have you been working hard at the bank?
Oh, actually, I just work at the head office for the bank, so...
Oh, that's right. Sorry, data something, right?
Yeah, data entry. It's a bit dull, but I'm happy enough.
That's good. That's very good. I know it's hard for kids like you to get good work in this economy. When you find a job like that, you have to really hold on to it. When I was your age, I could only find cleaning work. I must have done a dozen different janitorial jobs before I met Momo's mother.
I blink a couple of times. It's not like I talk to this guy often. Really, we hardly even know each other. Still, I've never heard him actually mention Momo's mother before. Most of the things I know about him, I've just pieced together from context. Mom?
Of course, things are different now. I have Momo and her mother isn't around anymore. Cleaning work doesn't cut it these days.
The mom laughed?
I was just really lucky to get into security. It means I can work overnight while Momo sleeps. And I can still take her to school every day.
Security, of course. Now I remember, he did mention when we first met what he does for a living. If memory serves, he works for a private security company. I assume he guards corporate offices or parking lots or something like that.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, hold on to a job if you like it. That's very important.
Thank you. I'm happy at Tumujin, so I plan to stay there.
Very good. Oh, Momo was telling me earlier what she wants to do when she grows up. Weren't you, Momo?
I don't remember, but knowing this game, she's probably dead. Let's be real. The mom? That's true. He said she isn't around anymore, so yeah, she probably could have died. That's sad. Maybe that's why Momo got a little sad when he brought up the mom. Aww. Dad?
Come on now, tell Noriko what you want to be.
A scientist. Wow, a scientist. That's a great job. I'll be rooting for you, Momo. The girl blushes and hides behind her dad.
She's inherited her mother's book smarts. I'm certain she definitely didn't get her brain from me.
Yeah, the mom definitely died because he talks highly of her. What's sad?
Anyway, we're going to get going. Enjoy your evening, Noriko.
Thank you, you too. Bye-bye, Momo. Bye-bye. The two of them bow their heads and follow the rest of the stairs down. I continue up the next flight of stairs, reaching the landing, then turn the corner to enter my own apartment. The place is dark because I always make sure to cut the lights before I leave. I can't afford to leave any electricity running. My rent chews through most of my salary as it is. Wow, just living to pay rent. Fuck, it's just real life. I flick on the lights and I feel a relief as the living room illuminates. My faithful couch and TV emerge from the shadows and I immediately feel at home. After throwing my keys and bag onto the coffee table, I slump down on the couch. What a day. I have an overwhelming urge to pull out my laptop and check my website for new requests, but my body's needs come first. I'm desperate for a hot shower. I'll need to cleanse my face, scrape the paint out of from underneath my nails, and I'll definitely have to slip into a fresh set of underwear. Whatever happened in the bathroom today took its toll on my body and my clothes. Gross. Well, the night is young. I can relax later. For now, it's time to start scrubbing. Yep, wash. Oh wait, now we're at the convenience store. I'm like, okay, we're on to Thursday. I'm like, I don't know. Do we keep going and try to finish Act 2, or like, do we break up all the acts in another stream? Because it's like 11:30 for me now. I'm feeling fine. You're not finishing it? I'm that far. Okay, then maybe I'll just end it here. We're just starting a new day, so it's probably a good spot to end. I'm like, I feel like I'm making progress, but let me just double check. Oh, someone did like part one. Yeah, people like separating them to parts. Oh, someone did a full one, no commentary. I love these because then I can see how far I am without spoiling. Oh my god, yeah, we're not even fucking close. Why does it? Oh, that's Act 2. I can't even read. I have to search Act 1, Mel. I'm like, I'm not even in that place where this setting is based on. Okay. Part 1. Okay, here, full part 1. Fuck people. Do a full one, damn it. Oh my god, someone did like part 5 full walkthrough, no commentary, and their part 5 is an hour long. Yeah, I'm not getting, you're right. Damn it, you know what? I had such high hopes for myself, but Vegas is right, as usual. Oh, man. Okay. I'm gonna end here, and then we'll just continue Act 1 next time. But I think, like, once I finish Act 1, like, I'll stop the stream so then Act 2 can stay in its own, like, bundle of streams. I think that makes the most sense. But this game is obviously taking me longer than I expected, but that's, like, literally every game I play. But anyways, I am gonna go, and I hope everybody has a great night. Thank you for being here, Vegas. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you, Kelly, for being here. Anxiety, if you're still hanging out. I don't know if Juan, you're still hanging out, Jacob, whoever's still lurking, watching, everybody, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And for all the channel members, I did post the new schedule today, technically. I know that's a day late. See you, Anime Mel. Bye-bye. Bye, Mel. Don't accidentally spoil yourself. I won't. But yeah, I did post a schedule today, and it was a day late than usual. I was just trying to figure things out, and then I couldn't figure things out, and I was like, oh, neat. So I'll still post it. But I'll set up all the reminder posts as well for my future streams, and what day, what time, what game, all that jazz. And I will see you guys all soon. Have a great rest of your weekend, but, like, the weekend's done. Have a good Monday. Bye, guys.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away.